Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Maths EAPCET Crash Course. So today in this session we will be discussing the topic of statistics, that is also called measures of dispersion. But before going into that topic, we will be doing the previous year questions from the topic that we discussed yesterday and day before yesterday. What is that? Straight lines. Like you know, straight lines in 2D geometry, they will cumulatively they will give you how many marks? 6 questions, that is 6 marks. So we will be doing the previous year questions, remaining previous year questions that are there. Okay, in the yesterday's class, what are the concepts that we learnt when it comes to straight lines? So first we learnt what is perpendicular lines, what are the conditions, parallel lines, what are the conditions. Then when it comes to family of straight lines we learnt, okay, image we learnt, and foot of the perpendicular and image, okay, and homogeneous equations, okay, homogeneous equations. So homogeneous equations, pair of straight lines are called homogeneous when they intersect at origin. If they don't intersect at origin, they are called as non-homogeneous. Okay, when they are perpendicular, when the system is perpendicular to the homogeneous, what is the equation? When it is parallel, what is the equation? And also if it is non-homogeneous, what are the conditions that we have? Okay, and also product of the perpendicular lines, okay, and also angle between them, cos theta, tan theta, sin theta, all these things we learn. And also when they are non-homogeneous, how to make it homogeneous? That is called homogenization. This was the last concept we learned. And also we did some previous year questions based on rotation of axis, transformation of axis, and also homogeneous equations. So let us do some more questions from them. Okay, from what is the topic? That is straight lines. Okay, straight lines. What happened? Okay, now before going to that, see here let me discuss the strategy again for you when it comes to maths. See here, I will discuss this enough of it, but still I will tell you again. See here, we are having how many questions? 80 questions in maths, correct na? So 2 years you have studied maths, okay, you have some knowledge, and apart from this, these almost 30 to 40 days, almost 30 days we have reached 30 plus days, and another 10 to 15 days you will be learning. Okay, using that knowledge, by solving by yourself, you should be able to solve. Okay, you have to look for easy questions. And the easy questions means what? The questions which you feel you can solve, and the questions which you have practiced well, those are the easy questions, correct na? So those questions, at least you should solve 40 questions, 40 plus or 40. Okay, 40 questions you should be able to solve by yourself. You have to focus on the class. When I am talking, you have to focus on the screen, not think about anything else. So this is what 40 questions you have to attend. On attending 40 questions, you have to get most of it correct. Ideally you should get how many correct? 40 correct. Okay, but even in the worst case, if you are able to get 30 correct, that is totally fine. That is totally fine. If you are getting how much? 30 correct is also fine. Remaining how many questions are there? Remaining 40 of you are attending, remaining how many questions? 40 questions are there. So in these 40 questions, using some logic or some other tricks which I tell you, okay, using that, okay, even if you get at least 10 questions correct also, okay, if you are getting minimum of 40 marks in maths, that is a very good score in maths. So you should get minimum at any cost 40 marks in maths. You should get at any cost minimum 40 marks in maths. Okay, and in physics chemistry you add 20, okay, definitely you will get 80. So 80 marks will give you definitely a rank within 80, what is that? 10,000. Okay, and you will be able to get the branch and the college which you want. Okay, more or less the branch which you like. So 10,000 doesn't mean that you will get 10,000 only, you may get 11, 12, or you may get 8, 7, 6, like that, depending on that. So you see, out of 40 how many you are able to get correct, or if you are able to attend more than 40, that is good. 40, I want you to push to 50, making it 50, and you have to get correct how much? 40. Then on top of that 10 or 15 correct means 50 to 55. If you are getting correct, that is wonderful. Okay, so that is the thing. See, minimum bracket is what? 40 you have to get. Okay, maximum you have to push yourself depending on your comfort level and your preparation level, hard work, and also your, what is that? Knowledge. Okay, so that is the thing you have to focus. That is the thing you have to focus. Now see here, suppose if you want ask about tricks, any question, suppose there is an option like this. I will do this again, is option A. So these are the options that is there. You ask the tricks, right? So these are the options that is there. Okay, any question. suppose you don't know anything about the subject, you don't know anything, you have to just go and tick and come. Okay, you have applied for it, you have to just go and tick and come. That time what you will do, you will not read the question at all. Okay, that time what you will do, such questions how to attend. Now see here, everywhere what is common in all the options? Pi is common, but here pi is there or not? Not there. So what I will do, I will remove this option. I will remove this option. Now when it comes to this, applies not just for EAPCET, this applies more for JEE questions. This applies more for JEE question. So see here, this is pi by 2, pi by 3. Okay, out of this, see here pi is common. Pi is common. Along with that, they will frame a question in such a way that here tan inverse of 1 by 2 is there, tan inverse of 1 by 2 is there. So these two are common. So I should have two things in common. Here pi is also there, this is also there. So I should go with which option? This option. I should go with which option? Option A. So which option is having most of the things common, that option will be the right answer. Most of the cases. Suppose for the question which you don't know, okay, this is the way you will answer. So these tricks I will be doing it for many things. 50 marks is very good, very good score. We know that you have to score, very good score. Everyone knows that. Okay. So see here, like this we will do for various questions. I will tell you how to get the right answer. We will do it. Okay. Now let us start with the discussion of the topic, that is straight lines PYQs. That is straight lines PYQs. Clear? So when you learn the subject and when you are able to solve 40 questions, out of that if you are getting 30 and these tricks if you learn, you will have a lot of confidence to do well. So no need to panic and no need to worry. Okay, still you will be able to get good score. Okay, don't worry. So let us start with the questions that we have to discuss. Okay, now we have to discuss this question. So the question is given. So they are telling these two vertices are two vertices of a triangle, minus 2 comma minus 1, 2 comma 5 are the two vertices of a triangle, and 2 comma 5 by 3 is its orthocenter. They are telling. What is it? Orthocenter. They are telling it. If m comma m is the third vertex of the triangle, then m plus n is equal to what? They are not asking the area. They are asking the vertices mn. Okay. On finding mn, what you should do? On finding, good morning, Sinchan. Okay. On finding what you should do, mn, you should add that. You should add the coordinates, correct? So what you will do, you have to find m and n, correct na? So for that, first draw the figure, what is there. Okay, so first see here, let us draw the figure. This will be minus 2 comma minus 1. Another vertex, this will be 2 comma 5. Another vertex, this is 2 comma 5. Okay, let this vertex be m comma n. Let this vertex be m comma n. They are telling what? Orthocenter. Orthocenter is what? 2 comma 5 by 3. Let us take this point as orthocenter. Let us take this point as orthocenter. Let this be A, B and C. Okay, let us take this point as orthocenter. So this point, what are the coordinates? 2 comma 5 by 3. 2 comma 5 by 3 is the coordinates. Correct na? 2 comma 5 by 3. Let this intersect at point D. Okay, let this intersect at point D. Now what they are asking us? They are asking us to find m and n, and you have to add m and n. That is what they are telling. Now see here. Okay, orthocenter means what? First of all, you should know the definition of orthocenter. Orthocenter is a point of intersection of altitudes. Altitude means it is, this line is perpendicular to this. This line is perpendicular to this line. This AD is perpendicular to DC. So first of all, I should find the slope of AD. To find the slope of AD, I can find the slope of this. Let orthocenter will write it as what? H, correct na? The slope of AH is same as the slope of AD, correct na? Same line it is. Okay, it is the same line. AH is the same line as AD. Extension of AH is AD. So if I find the slope of AH, it is nothing but finding the slope of what? AD. Okay, it is nothing but finding the slope of AD. Slope of AH is how much? What you will do? Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this is nothing but what? Slope of AH or slope of AD. Slope of AD, okay, m of AD I will find out. That is nothing but equal to what? Y2 minus y1. 5 by 3 minus 1. That is 5 by 3 minus of minus 1 is what? Plus 1. 5 by 3 plus 1 is what? 8 by 3. Correct na? 8 by 3. Next is what? x2 minus x1. That is what? By 4. By 4. So this will go up, this will become what? 12 by? This will go up, no? What will this become? This will become how much? 8 by 12. Correct na? 8 by 12. So this is nothing but what? 2 by 3. So slope of this is what? Slope of this line is what? 2 by 3. Correct na? Slope of this line will be how much? 2 by 3. So m1 will be equal to how much? 2 by 3. This slope will be 2 by 3. This is perpendicular, means what will be the slope of this one? Slope of this one? Minus 3 by 2. Correct na? So using that, what we can do? Using that, what we can do? This is my question. Using that slope, what you can do? What you will do? See, you know the answer, just tell, you have to interact. If you sit, you will not understand. So see here, this slope is what? The slope of BD or DC is nothing but the same. So see here, this AH or AD, this AD is perpendicular to what? DC. So AD slope we got. That means DC slope easily I can get. So if M1 is 2 by 3, M2 will be what? Minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. Correct na? Minus 3 by 2. But this slope and this slope, if I multiply, what I'll get? Minus 1. Correct na? But what is the slope of this? What is the slope of this one? What is the slope of this one? See, so if you want to find the slope of DC, you can find the slope of BC. See, understand here, find the slope of AD, find the slope of BC, multiply it, you will get equal to what? Minus 1. See, listen carefully, I'll tell again. AD slope you find out, BC slope you find out. So AD slope and into BC slope is equal to how much? Minus 1, because they are perpendicular lines. Now BC slope is how much? Minus? See, BC slope, I will send all of you home. BC slope is how much? In terms of M I want it. See, otherwise, what we can do, simply see here. Let us take this as M1. Let us take this as M2. So M1, M2 will be equal to what? Minus 1. M1 is how much? M1 how much you got? 2 by 3. M2 is how much? See, not like that. M minus, see, Y2 minus Y1. N minus 5. N minus 5. See, by M minus 2 is equal to how much? Minus 1. Here our idea is not to, see, if you take minus 3 by 2, what you will get? You will get minus 1 only. Already you know it is minus 1. Using that, I want to find the value of N and M. So this slope into this slope should give me minus 1. This slope I have to find. This is Y2 minus Y1 by X2 minus X1. N minus 5 by M minus 2. So this will be equal to minus 1. Now solve this equation, what we will get? So what we will get here? If I ended, see, N minus 5 by M minus 2 is equal to what? Minus 3 by minus 2. Do cross multiplication. We will get what? 2N minus 10 is equal to minus 3M plus 6. Minus 3M plus 6. Correct na? 2N minus 10 is equal to minus 3M plus 6. Now this will become what? 2N plus 3M is equal to 16. Keep this. Keep this. Now come here again. Now take this line. So this orthocenter means there will be another perpendicular, there will be one more perpendicular. So let us take, this is what? Altitude, not perpendicular. Let us take this as altitude. So this is what? Altitude, you take this. Let this be E. Let this be E. Now this line BE is perpendicular to AC. This line BE is perpendicular to AC. Line BE is perpendicular to AC. Okay. What is the slope of BE and what is the slope of AC? That is M1, M2. Here also again M1, M2 will be equal to what? Minus 1. So BE slope is how much? How do you find out? You can use this H. So this will become what? This will become 5 by 3 minus 5. Correct na? Y2 minus Y1 by X2 minus X1. That is what? 2 minus 2. 0 into what is this? N minus of minus 1, that will be N plus 1 divided by what? M minus of minus 1 will be M plus 2 will be equal to what? Minus 1. Now see here, this denominator will go that side. 0 into this, 0 into minus 1 will become 0. I will have what? N plus 1 is equal to 0 I will have. N plus 1 is equal to 0 I will have. So n will be equal to what? Minus 1. When n is equal to minus 1, what will m be? So put it here. So when n is equal to minus 1, got it? When n is equal to minus 1, this will become what? Minus 2 plus 3m is equal to 16. So 2, if it goes that side, this will become what? 3m is equal to what? 18. So m is equal to what? 6. M is equal to what? 6. So m plus n will be equal to what? M plus n will be equal to what? What is it? 6 minus 1, that is 5. That is third option. Understood everyone? So 2 lines, m1 into m2, take it as equal as minus 1. Okay, but this line directly will not get the slope BE. But take this point, because slope of BH is same as BE. Correct na? Take these points, y2 minus 1 by x2 minus x1. Here, again here, see here, y2 minus 1 by x2 minus x1. Similarly here, take h, that slope will be equal to what? Into this one. That slope into this one will be equal to minus 1. So 2 times if you do m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1, you will get 2 equations, solve that and you will get the value of m and n. Understood how to find the value of the coordinates when orthocenter is given? Understood everyone? What is the thing? See, cheat codes, what you say, this is the cheat codes. What is it? So when they give orthocenter, if you want to find the coordinates, what you will do? Product of the slopes you will find out, that's all. Product of the slopes you will find out, you will get 2 equations, solve 2 equations. Okay, product of the slopes, that is you will get 2 equations and solve 2 equations, you will get the value of m and n or the coordinates. Got it? Clear? Okay. If you find m and n, they can ask something. What is the distance from this vertex to orthocenter? That you know, you can apply distance formula. They can ask anything. But once you find the, what is that? Coordinates, m and n, anything you can do. Anything you can do. This question is highly important. This question is highly important. I am expecting the same type of question again. Okay, this question is highly important. Okay, mark it important. Okay, got it? Can we move to the next one? So they are given 2 lines, L1 and L2 are 2 equal sides of an isosceles triangle. If L3 is the third side of this triangle and 5, 1 is a point on L2 is equal to 0. If L3 is the third side on this and 5, 1 is a point on L2, then B square by AC is equal to how much? B square by mod AC is equal to how much? There is AC remote, it's not there. Go outside and get it, anyone. No, you go. Go. Anusha, read the question loudly.
L1 equals to 2x plus y minus 3 equals to 0 and L2 equals to ax plus by plus 3 equals to 0 are 2 equal sides of an isosceles triangle. If L3 equals to x plus 2y plus 1 equals to 0 is the third side of this triangle and 5, 1 is a point on L2 equals to 0, then b square by mod AC equals to
Then B square by?
mod AC equals to.
Okay. So how to do this question? So see here, observe carefully all of you. See here, they have given an isosceles triangle. Please focus here. So L1, so this is L1. Give it here. Okay. Now they have given an isosceles triangle. So this is L1. Let us take this as L2. Okay, L1 is what? This is 2 equal sides. L1, L2 are equal sides means this is L1. This is 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. This is L2, 2 equal sides. Let us take this as L2. This is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is L2. Let this be L3. L3, what is that they have given? X plus 2y 1 is equal to 0. Okay, this is what they have given. Is a third side and 5, 1 is a point on L2. They are telling what this, there is a point 5, 1 on what? L2. Okay, now they are telling these two sides L1, L2 are equal sides. They are telling equal sides, not parallel sides, equal sides they are telling. So that means what? This angle will be equal to this angle. Yes or no? Isosceles triangle. Now what we can do? See here, if we talk about this, What is the slope of this line L1? L1 is what? Minus a by b. Minus a by b is what? L1 slope is, let me take it as m1. m1. So let this be theta, this will also be theta. Okay. So let this be theta, this will also be theta. m1 is what? Minus 2. m2 is what? Not m2. See, m2 doesn't mean that this one. Let the slope of this be m1. Let this be m2. Let the slope of this be m. Let the slope of this be m. m2 means I am finding the slope of this. m2 will be equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. Correct na? Minus 1 by 2. I am getting what? Minus 1 by 2. Now, can I apply the formula tan theta here? Can I apply the formula tan theta here? That is nothing but equal to what? m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Can I apply the same formula for this one? Because angle is same, tan theta is same. Correct na? Tan theta is same for this also, because angles are same. So here instead of what is this, I can apply m1 as m and m2 as m2 only. Correct? So see here, so tan theta is equal to, what is that we have the formula? I will write here, m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. This is the formula I am writing here. So this will become equal to what? m1 minus m2, that is m1 is what? Minus 2, okay, plus 1 by 2, okay, by what is it? By 1 plus, what is that? Minus 2 into minus 1 by 2, 2 to cancel, this will become what? Plus 1. So that will be equal to how much? So let me take this. So I have taken for this one, these two lines. Now I am applying for these two lines. This will be m. So m1 minus m2. m2 is how much? This is how much? Minus 1 by 2. This will be 1 by 2 by what is it? 1 plus. So this will become, I can write it as what? 1 minus. This will become how much? 1 minus m by 2. 1 minus m by 2. This is what I am having. Okay, this is what I am having. Okay, got it. Now these two, if I equal it and if I find the value, I will get the value of m. I will get the value of m. Okay, now see here, this will be minus 2 plus half is what? Minus, this is what? Minus 3 by 2. This will be how much? This will be how much? Minus 3 by 2. This will be what? 2. So 2 will go up, mean this will be minus 3 by 4 within modulus. So I will get what? Tan theta is equal to how much? I will get 3 by 4. So what about this one? This is 3 by 4, correct na? This is 2m plus 1 by 2 minus m. 2m plus 1 by 2 minus m. Now see here, I can equate this 2m plus 1 by 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 by 4. Let me take the positive value. Okay, I can take plus or minus. Let me take positive value and find out. So 2m plus 1 by 2 minus m will be equal to what? 3 by 4. So on solving this, what I will get? See, this will be 4 2s are 8 plus 4 is equal to 3 2s are 6 minus 3m. So if I bring it this side, this will become what? 11m is equal to what? Okay, 11m is equal to 2. Correct na? So just a minute. Have we done it correct here? Minus 2 minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 by 2. This is what? Minus 3 by 2 by 2. This 2 will go up. Minus 3 by 2. This will become how much? Minus 3 by 4. Minus 3 by 4. Tan theta is equal to what? Minus 3 by 4. I should take minus 3 by 4 or plus 3 by 4 here? What I should take? 3 by 4, because modulus sign is there. So 3 by 4, on equating this, what I will get the value of m? Find out what is the value of m we will get. Check once. What is the value of m we will get on solving? What is the value of m? See, 4 into 2 is what? 8m. What you did is correct only. 4 into 2 is 8m plus 4 is equal to what? 3 2s are 6 minus 3m. So this will become what? 11m is equal to 2. So m is equal to 2 by 11. I got m is equal to what? 2 by 11. Correct na? M is equal to, I got it as 2 by 11. Now I want to find the equation of this line first, because they are asking ax plus by plus c. They are asking what? B square by ac. For that I need this line. For that I need this line. To find out this line, what I should do? So y minus y1 is equal to slope into x minus x1. So y minus y1. See here, y minus y1. What we will do? Y minus y1. y1 is how much? 1. So y minus 1 into slope is how much? 2 by 11 into x minus x1. x1 is what? 5. So on solving this, what we will get? 11y minus 11, correct na, is equal to 2x minus 10. So 2x minus 11 by plus 1 is equal to 0. So A is equal to how much? 2. B is equal to minus 11. C is equal to 1. Put it here. So we'll get what? B square is what? 121 by AC is how much? 2 into 1? 2. 121 by 2, that is first option. Understood? Very simple question. So use the tan theta. Okay, when they give isosceles, both the angles are same. So use tan theta, because here if it is 30 degree, here also 30, 45, 45. Okay, 60, 60, like that. So angles are same, use the tan theta. So tan theta, for that you will use what? First you have to find out what? Slopes. So slope directly we can find out for this. M1 is what? Minus A by B. M2 is what? Minus A by B. So use that value here. This is again you will use the slope M, and this is also again you will use the slope. So you will equate it and you will get the value of M. Once you get the value of M, you will get what? Slope point form. That is what? Y minus Y1 is equal to M into X minus X1. So you got the equation of this straight line. Ax plus by plus c. You got the value of A, B, C. Put it and just you will find out. That's all. Understood? These are the 3 steps you have to follow. Okay, 3 steps you have to follow. First step is what? Finding out the, what is that? Slopes. Finding out the slopes. Next is what? Making it equal to tan theta and finding out M. Next is what? Writing the equation. Then putting the values. That's all. Okay, once you get the equation of the straight line, easily you can find out whatever they have asked. Understood everyone? Understood Sharan, Nikhil, Rohan, Harsha, Sai Nishit. Nikhil, you understood? Sorry, not Nikhil, no, you are what? Vinay. Okay, keep forgetting. Okay, don't know why. Okay, anyways. Neha focusing, understood? Gayatri understood? Sahiti? Shravanti? Okay. Ritika got it? Okay. This question. The slope of one of the pair of these lines is thrice the slope of the other line. Then h is equal to how much? So this is the question they have given from 2024 TS. Correct. So the slope of one of the pair of lines, this is from the topic of what? Pair of straight lines is thrice the slope of the other line they are telling. Okay. So for this what I have told, the shortcut is what? Divide by x square throughout. So if I divide by x square throughout, I will have what? What is this? This will be 2 plus, what is this? I will have h into y by x. So h into y by x into 6 into y by x whole square. Y by x whole square is equal to 0. So we know that m is equal to what? Y by x, because we know that y is equal to mx, because pair of straight lines, if it is homogeneous, they are passing through origin, the equation of the line will become what? Y is equal to mx, the value of c will be equal to 0. So what we can do here? So 2 into mh plus 6m square is equal to what? 0. 6m square is equal to what? 0. Now see here we are having, what we can do further here? H value they have given? No. Correct. So this is what we have to do. So for this is a 6m square plus mh plus 2. This is what is given. For this you have learnt in polynomials. What is that? Sum of the roots, product of the roots. Product of the roots. Product of the roots is what? C by A. Product of the roots is C by A. That is product of the roots means what I should write? What I should write? Product of the roots. 1 by. So this will become what? Product of the roots. That is what are the product of the roots? M into m. M into m is what? C by A. That is C by A is what? 2 by 6. That is 1 by 3. Product of the roots means I should write what? M square is equal to 1 by 3. Correct. Sum of the roots is what? M plus m. M plus m. Sum of the roots minus b by a. But here you have to understand, they are telling one of the slope is, so the slope of the parents is thrice the slope of the other. That means what? One root of one equation will be m, another root equation will be 3m. So I should take it as what? 3m into m, product of the roots, will be equal to what? C by a, that is 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. So m square will be equal to 1 by 9. So 4m will be equal to what? Sum of the roots. 4m will be equal to what? Minus b by a, that is minus h by 6. Minus h by 6. So h will be equal to what? H will be equal to how much? M value? Yeah, we can substitute. But before that, I am telling what we can do. H will be equal to what? Minus 24m. Now they are asking what h is equal to how much. So m value is how much?
1 by 3.
M value is how much? 1 by 3. So m value is 1 by 3 means minus 24 by 3. 3 ones are 8 are. So h will be equal to plus or minus 8 we have to take, not minus 8. Plus or minus 8, because here m square is equal to 1 by 9 means I can take it as what? Here I should take it as what? M value I should take it as what? Plus or minus 1 by 3. So the answer is what? Plus or minus 8. Clear? Understood? The answer is what? Plus or minus 8. Got it? Everyone? Simple. Just you will get divided by x square, you will get the quadratic equation, use the knowledge of polynomials. Why? Because they are only telling slope of one is 3 times the slope of other, m, and another one will be 3m. So product of the roots is what? C by a. 3m square is c by a. So you will get the value of m square and you will get the value of m, plus or minus. And then what? Sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is what? Minus b by a. That's all. Okay, understood? Clear? Understood this one? Okay, next thing. If you want, you can write down the solution. If similar question comes in the test or in your exam, you should be able to do it. What, you are just sitting, not writing down anything? You will go to terrace also, there also you will note it down, you know. There also you will keep noting it down. Do you know that? Correct now, Vinay? What you are noting down? Terrace? Okay, anyways. So look at this. Please look at this question. Actually, this should come in 3D. But anyways, we can do in 2D also. No, see here. They were given, because they have given the coordinates in the form of x, y, z. So they have given 3 coordinates A, B, C are the vertices of a triangle ABC. Okay, fine. If the bisector of angle BAC intersects the side BC at D, the coordinates of D are what? P, Q, R. Then they are asking square root of 2P plus Q plus R. Okay, so this 2024 there was, see here, this is the triangle ABC. A is what? 3, 2, minus 1. What about B? 4, 1, 0. And C is what? 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4. So this is what we are having. It is coming blur. Okay, now fine. So they are telling if the bisector of angle BAC, for that there is a bisector. That is, for angle A there is a bisector. That means they are talking about what? Angular bisector. Angular bisector, that is D. This AD is the angular bisector of angle A. So angular bisector means this is what? This will be length A, this will be length C, this will be length B. Okay, I told you while telling the concepts, the angular bisector will divide this line BC in the ratio of what? C is to B. It will divide it in the ratio of what? C is to B. Correct na? C is to B. First let us find out the value of C. C is what? We have to use the distance formula. 3 minus 1, 1 square. This is what? 2 minus 1, 1 square. And 1 minus 1, that is 1. So root 3. So this will be what? Root 3. Correct? I mean just using the distance formula for 3 coordinates. So for this, if you use distance formula, you will get the value of B. So this is what? 3 minus 2, 1 square. 2 minus 1, 1 square. And this is what? 4 plus 25. So this will be what? 27. Square root of 27. Square root of 27 can be written as what? 9 into 3. That is nothing but 3 root 3. So C is to B is what? I can write it as root 3 into root 3 is to 3 root 3. I can cancel root 3. 1 is to 3. So this will be what? 1 is to 3. Now we have to find the coordinates of D. Coordinates of D are what? Please focus. This is, that is what? P is to Q is to R. P is to Q is to R. We have to find out. This D will divide in the ratio of what? 1 is to 3. So this is what? 1 into 2. 1 into 2 plus 3 into 4 is how much? 3 4s are 12. 1 into 2 is how much? See, 14. So this will become what? 14 by 4. Okay, 14 by 4. Let me write it below. So this will become equal to how much? 14 by 4. What about this Q? So see here, 3 into 1, so sorry, 1 into 1 plus 3 into 1. That will become what? 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is what? 1. 4 by 4 is what? 1. Now see here this one, 1 into 4 plus 3 into 0. Again 4 by 4. So this will be what? This one. So we got 14 by 4, 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1. 14 by 4 I can write it as what? 7 by 2 easily. 7 by 2. So we got PQR. Just we have to find square root of 2p plus q plus r. So that will become what? 2p is how much? 7. Q is what? 1 plus 1. So square root of 9. The value will be equal to 3. Third option. Very simple. Correct na? Very simple. When they say angular bisector, that should strike your mind that it will divide it in the ratio of the sides enclosing it. That is, this angles is enclosed by the side C and B. So it will be divided in the ratio C is to B. Understood Akshaya? Srinidhi, Liharika, Anusha got it? Gayatri, Bhavani, understood? So when they give angular bisector, you should know this C is to B. Understood Vaishnavi, Shravanti, Roshni got it? You got it? Vinay understood? Okay, clear with this one question? Got it? Fine. If you want, you can make a note of it, important points. See, even if they give 3 points, 3 coordinates, same section formula. Okay, nothing much changes. Same question you will see in 3D also. This one. Please try this question. I'm thinking about tomorrow's topic. Try this question. This question is simple, fairly simple. Okay, done. So tomorrow we will be doing the topic of quadratic equation and theory of equations. So that is also simple chapter. Tammagala Ramya, good afternoon. George Reddy, good afternoon. So what they are telling, if the distance, are you able to understand this question, what they are telling? So 2024 they have asked, what is the meaning of this question, what they are telling? Tell me Vinay, what they are asking. Sit and tell me. ఎప్పటి వరకు చదవలేదా క్వశ్చన్? Tell me. I am not asking you to read the question, I am asking you, did you understand the question? What is the meaning of the question?
P నుంచి ఒక పాయింట్ 4,3 దాకా పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ లైన్.
Harsha, you tell me. What is the meaning? Bhavani, tell me ma, what is the meaning of the question? Just explain what you feel is the question. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, fine, that is correct. So, so P2, see if the distance from a variable point P to the point 4 comma 3 is equal to perpendicular distance from point P to the line, then the equation of locus, see there is a point P x comma y. From here to there is another point, let us take it as PA, that is given as what, 4 comma 3, and this distance, there is a perpendicular distance to another line, perpendicular distance to another line is x plus 2y minus 1, okay, x plus 2y minus 1. So this distance, if it is, what is it, let us take it as L units, this distance is also L units, that means what, the distance are same. So I can take it as what, PA is equal to, let me take this as PB, PA is equal to PB, that is nothing but what, PA square is equal to PB square, correct na? So PA square is what, apply distance formula, correct na? 4 minus x whole square or x minus 4 whole square, whatever. So x minus 4 whole square, okay, plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to, what is this? I am squaring on both sides, square root I am removing, okay, I am squaring on both sides. So distance from this to this will become what? X plus 2y minus 1 by square root of what? Root 5, correct na? Root 5. I am squaring on both sides, this will be square. This will be square. Now send it that side and you will be able to find the answer. Very simple question. Second option is there, so there is some mistake in the option. It should be minus 26y. You are solving the question, not explaining the question. Okay, when I ask to explaining the question, you have to raise your hand and explain. Sometimes I may not ask, I may forget. Okay. So second option you will get. On solving this you will get what? Second option. So what you have to do? Here you have to apply what? X plus y plus z whole square formula. That is what? X square plus y square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. You have to apply, this is what? Square root of y. So see here, further if I simplify, this will be root 5 whole square, means it will become what? 5 times into x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square you will have. Okay, this is what you will have is equal to, what is this? X square plus 4y square plus 1 minus what? Minus 4, not minus, this will be plus 2 to the 4xy plus, what is this? Minus 4y, what is this? Minus 2x. Now on simplifying this you will get second option. You do it by yourself, you can simplify this further. So you can simplify this further, correct na? Got it everyone? Understood? Understood this one, how to simplify? Clear? Okay, then you will get the second option. You can simplify this further. So you will get second option. Let us proceed. Get this question. Look at this question. I told you when you get such questions where there are so many concepts involved, what you should do? You should leave. So you should leave very good balls, we should leave bad balls, we have to eat. Correct na? Like that. So what you have to do? If beta is the angle made, well, but we will solve here. Okay. In that exam pressure, you will not be able to solve such questions. You will take time. So instead of that, you can solve some easy question. In the end, if you have time, then you can think about it. So this is what, if beta is the angle made by the perpendicular drawn from origin to the line. Beta is the angle made by the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the line, x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0 with a positive x axis in the anti-clockwise direction. If A is the x-intercept of the line, L is equal to 0, and P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line, L is equal to 0, then this should be alpha, this should be A. Then A tan beta plus beta square is equal to what? A tan beta plus beta square is equal to what? Beta is the angle made by the perpendicular drawn from origin to the line. Okay, perpendicular. So there is a line. Okay, there is a line like this. Okay, the line is what? X plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So from origin you are drawing a line. This angle is making what? Beta. This is making what? This line is making what? Beta. This is a perpendicular line. Now slope of this is how much? Minus 1. Slope of this is minus 1. So slope of this will become how much? This line. This is L1. This will be L2 if I take it. This will become what? Plus 1. So slope of this is plus 1 means M will be equal to what? 1. M will be equal to what? 1. So tan beta. Here angle is what? Beta. That itself is slope. So tan beta will be equal to how much? Tan beta is nothing but equal to 1. So beta will be equal to what? Pi by 4. So beta will be equal to pi by 4. That's all. Now see here they are telling, that's all. First thing, if A is the intercept, x-intercept of the line, x is equal to 0, okay, A is the x-intercept of the line, L is equal to 0. X-intercept they are telling. If you have to find x-intercept, y should be what? 0. If you want to find x-intercept, this is the x-intercept. This is the x-intercept of this line. So this x-intercept means x comma 0. You have to put what? Y is equal to 0 here. You will get what? X minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So x is equal to 2. But this x they are telling what? A is the x-intercept. That means what? A is equal to what? 2. A you got it as 2. A you got it as what? 2. Okay. Next they are telling what? P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line. Okay. P is the perpendicular distance. They are telling P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line. Perpendicular distance from origin to this line. Perpendicular distance from origin to this line is what? So ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. So this will become what? 0, 0. This will become what? Minus 2. Minus 2 by root of a square plus b square is what? Root 2. So mod will be there. So this will become what? This will become root 2 into root 2 by root 2. Root 2 cancels. I will get p value will be equal to what? Root 2. I will get p value is equal to what? Root 2. Now let us find out a into tan beta. A is how much we got? 2. Tan beta is how much? Tan beta is 1 plus what is this? Root 2? Root 2 square. Correct na? So 2 plus 2, 4. Simple. Okay. It appears simple, but there are a lot of concepts involved. So it will take some time. So such questions you do in the end, or you leave it and do other questions. Okay, got it? It takes some time to recognize this is the question that they are asking. X-intercept, I have to put y is equal to 0. So when I get x value, I should take that value as equal to a is equal to 2. It will take time. Okay. So such questions, if you are finding difficult without practice, if you are going, okay, you can leave. Otherwise, now this question comes, you should do. Why we have done in the class? Same question or similar question comes, you should be able to do. Because we have done the same question here. Okay. If some new question comes of this concept, multiple concepts involved, then you have to leave. But now, already we have done this concept, based on this, you should be able to do. Okay, clear? See, I will tell you one thing. What is your good preparation if I say, whatever questions we have done in the class, if I give you to do it again, from first class to the end class, okay, if you are able to solve this question by yourself again, then you will be able to do well in EAPCET. That's all. That is very simple, I am telling. Not by hearting the answer, I am telling, if I am giving the same questions to you, if you are able to do the same questions without any mistakes. Suppose I give 100 questions, if you are able to do 90 to 95 questions correct, then your preparation is good. I am not talking about new questions, the questions which we have done. What questions we are doing maximum? Not maximum, everything we are doing are what? Previous year questions. Okay, after I solve and you learn, and if you are able to do at least 90 questions correct out of 100 questions, then you will be able to do well in the exam. Okay, that is what I say, good preparation. For that, what you should do? You should learn the concepts. Clear? Okay. Look at this one. Read the question, all of you by yourself. Siri, read the question loudly.
The line 2x plus y minus 3 equals to 0 divides the line segment joining the points A and B in the ratio A is to B at point C. If the point C divides the line segment joining the point P and Q in the ratio P is to Q, then P by Q plus Q by P is.
Okay, fine. Okay, 2024 they was. So first thing, listen. You should bifurcate the questions, then you will be able to do it. First of all, the question says what? The line divides the line segment joining the points A, B in the ratio A is to B at point C. Okay, this concept we have discussed or not? Okay, 2 points is being divided by another line. So this is point AB, it is divided by another line at point C. Okay, these coordinates are what? 1, 2. These coordinates are what? Minus 2 comma 1. They are telling it is dividing in what ratio? A is to B. A is to B. I told this line C, this point C will divide AB in the ratio of what? Minus LA is to LB. Minus LA is to LB. That itself they have given as A is to B. So we have to find what? Minus LA is to LB. It will divide means first find out LA. LA means what? For that line put the value of 1. So if I put the value of 1 into wherever x is there, x and y is there, I have to put 1 and 2 respectively. This will become what? 2 plus what is this? 2 plus 2, right? This is 2 ones are, this is what? Y is 2. What is this? 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, this will become what? 1. This will become 1. So L of B is what? L of B will be equal to what? See here. L of B, see here. Minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. That will be equal to what? Minus 6. So minus LA is to LB is equal to what? Minus, what is that? Minus 1 is to minus 6. That is nothing but equal to what? 1 is to 6. That is nothing but equal to what? A is to B. So we got the value of A and B. We got the value of A and B. Correct? Now come back to the question again. If the point C divides the line segment joining the points P and Q in the ratio P is to Q. Okay? If the point C, again this point C is dividing another line segment. See, this line again it is extending and it is dividing another line segment. Now come back. So this will divide, this point C will divide line segment joining the points PQ in the ratio of what? Small p is to small q. But P coordinates are given directly? They are not given. They are given it in the form of small a and small b. But we know the value of small a and small b. So P coordinates will be what? So B by 3a. B is what? B is what? 6 by 3. That is what? 2 comma minus 3. What about Q? Minus 3 comma 2 comma minus 3, right? Okay. Minus 3 comma what is this? Minus 2. So we got this. Now we have to find the value of P and Q. Again what you have to do what? Here LA, LB what you should do. So you should do what? LQ, LP is to LQ. So this will divide in the segment what? This C is a line again. Okay. What is the formula you will apply? So there, if the point C, they are telling if the point C here, they are telling what? If the line segment divides at point C. Here they are telling what? If the point C divides the line segment joining the points. They are telling point C, not line. They are telling point C. That means what you should apply? Section formula. Yes or no? Section formula. Apply section formula. Apply section formula. On applying section formula, what you will get? You have to get the coordinates of C. New shirt Davata. Okay, fantastic. I don't know who it is. What you got? C. 4 by 7 comma 13 by 7. Now see here. So to find out the coordinates of C, so it is dividing in the ratio of what? P is to Q. So instead of that, see, it is dividing in the ratio of P is to Q. Okay, or I can take this as what? 1 is to, or I can take it as what? 1 is to Q by P. Or I can take it as what? It will divide in the ratio P by Q is to 1. P by Q is to 1 I can take it. P by Q is to 1 I can take it. P by Q is what? I will take it as K. This value I will take it as K. So it is dividing in the ratio K is to 1. It is dividing in the ratio K is to 1. So I will take it as what? K is to 1. So what are the coordinates? This is 2 comma minus 3. This is what? Minus 3 comma minus 2. It is dividing in the ratio k is to 1. So k into minus 3 is what? Minus 3k plus 2, 1 into 2 plus 2 divided by what? K plus 1, correct? K plus 1. So we are getting this by k plus 1. These coordinates are equal to what? C coordinates. 4 by
7,
C, I am asking this one, minus 3 by k plus 2 by k plus 1, we are getting this one, okay, by applying this. So these are what? Coordinates of C. So if you put the value of this in the point, what you will get? What you will get, I am asking. See, understand one thing. The C, if I am talking about, the same point C is dividing means, if you get the coordinates of C here, it will be same here, no? It will be same here, no? It will be same here. This C will not be some new C. They are telling only one C. If the coordinates of C here will be same as this, but here I have to find P and Q. So for the coordinates of C, what are the coordinates of C here? So it will be divided in the ratio what? 1 is to 6. So let me find out the coordinates of C here. So this will become what? 1 into 2 is what? Minus 2. 6 into 1 is, this will become what? 4 by 7. This will become how much? 1 into 1 plus 6 to the 12. So that will become what? 13 by 7. Now I got what here? The x coordinate of C. X coordinate of C, there it is what? 4 by 7. So write it equal to what? 4 by 7. So on solving this, what we will get? 7 3 is a 21k plus 7 2 is a 14, 4k plus 4. Understood? So once we will find the coordinate of C here, again we will find it using this ratio. Why? I want the value of P and Q. I want the value of small p and small q. So this will become what? So on finding out, so k value I can find out, this will become equal to how much?
2 by 5.
So this will become k, if I take it this side, this will become how much? How much? Minus 25k is equal to how much? Minus 10. So k will become equal to how much? 2 by 5. K will become equal to 2 by 5. K is what actually? P by Q. K is P by Q. So that is nothing but equal to 2 by 5. So P by Q is how much? 2 by 5 plus 5 by 2. So that is how much? 29 by 10, which is first option. Understood? Which is first option. Understood everyone? It is lengthy, but you have to know the concepts that are there. See, once they are telling the line is dividing at point C, for that you have to use what? Minus LA is to LB. But find the coordinates of C. Then they are telling point C, not line. They are telling point C, there you have to apply what? Section formula. Whenever they use the word point, you have to apply what? Section formula. Whenever they use the word line, you have to apply the concept of minus LA is to LB. So we are using section formula at almost 3 times here. But first what we will use? Minus LA is to LB. That is to find out what is that? A and B. Then we will use section formula to find out the coordinates of C. Then again we will use section formula to find out the coordinates of C in the form of P and Q. That is to get P and Q. Once you find out the coordinates of C, then you will find out the value of P and Q, the ratio of P and Q, then you will get the answer. Clear? Clear everyone? Got it? Should I explain again or should I solve again? Got it everyone? Okay, fine. Just a minute. Some people are asking to solve again. Okay. So some people are asking to solve again. Okay, fine. So see here, this is a question from what? 2024 TS. Devas. Okay. So what they are telling, the line divides the line segment joining the points A and B in the ratio A is to B at point C. If the point C divides the line segment joining the points P and Q in the ratio P is to Q, then P by Q plus Q by P is equal to what they are asking. So first they are telling the line will divide the line segment joining the points A and B at point C. That is, the line will join this, what is it? It is intersecting the point at C. At point C it is intersecting the line AB. Correct na? So what we can take it? This is the line. So line is given by what? 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. This is C. What are the coordinates? 1 comma 2, and this is what? Minus 2 comma 1. So I have to find what? LA, LB. Why? Because this line C will divide. That is, this line at point C will divide in the ratio minus LA is to LB. And putting the values, I will get LA as what? I will get it as 1. LB I will get it as what? 6. Okay, minus 6. But it will bisect in the ratio minus LA is to LB. So this will become what? Minus 1 is to minus 6. So which will eventually become 1 is to 6. They are telling A is to B ratio. It will bisect in the ratio A is to B. So A and B will become what? 1 and 6. So A will be 1 and B will be 6. So by putting the values of A and B here, I will get the value of P as what? P value will be equal to what? 6 by what is it? 6 by 2, 2 comma minus 3, and Q value will be equal to what? Minus 3 comma minus 2, I will get it. Minus 3 comma minus 2, I will get it. Now this same point will bisect this point, line segment joining PQ. Line segment joining PQ, okay, in the ratio, what is it? P is to Q. Okay, or I can take this as what? It will bisect in the ratio P by Q is to 1 or K is to 1. So I will take it as what? K is to 1, where K is what? K is equal to P by Q, I will take it. P is what? P value what we got it? 2 comma minus 3. This is what? Minus 3 comma minus 2. Now here I can use what? 1 is to 6, because it is the same point C. I can find out the value of C. So by using what? Section formula. So this will become what? Minus 2, 6, 6. That is what? 4 by 7 comma 13 by 7. I will be getting it here. Okay, and by using section formula. Let me find out the x coordinate of the C and equate to the x coordinate of that. That will be 4 by 7. If I find out x coordinate using this section formula here, this will be what? Minus 3k plus 2 divided by what? K plus 1. If I equate to what? That x coordinate is what? 4 by 7. Okay, 4 by 7. So this will be what? Minus 21k plus 14 will be equal to 4k plus 4. So this will be equal to what? Minus 25k will be equal to minus 10. So k will be equal to minus 10 by minus 25. Correct? So that will be equal to 2 by 5. So but eventually k is what? K is nothing but P by Q. P by Q is equal to what? 2 by 5. So if you put the values here, what? P by Q. They are asking what? P by Q plus Q by P. That is 2 by 5 plus 5 by 2. That will give us 29 by 10, which is first option. Option A. This is how we can solve the question easily. Clear? Fine then. Thank you. Let us move to the which question? Next question. Got it here? Okay, fine. If Q and R are the images of the point P 2, 3 with respect to the lines and 2x plus y respectively, then Q and R lie on. Then Q and R lie on what they are telling. For this, what you have to do? These lines are given. Okay, so you have to find what product of that. I told you LA, LB, if it is positive, it will lie on the same side. If it is negative, it will lie on one side, another line will lie on another side. Got it? This you can do easily. Let us move directly now to what is that? We will go to measures of dispersion. Enough with straight lines. Some more questions we will be solving when we do revision class. Okay, don't worry, we will be doing it in the revision class, which I will be taking up today if possible, or tomorrow and day after, where we will be having complete class when it comes to Saturday. So let us now go to what is that? Measures of dispersion. Understood the questions of straight lines? How many questions did we solve today, straight lines? You didn't count. Huh? How many questions? How many questions did you solve? 8. What man? Studying on terrace, huh? Hmm? You people have come here to study. Focus only on your studies. Don't waste your time. For next 10 to 15 days is very crucial. You have to focus only on studies. Most of you are doing that. For those who are not doing, I am telling. Okay, focus only on your studies, not anything else. That's all. This is not point. It's okay. Keep it down. Keep it down. No problem. Keep it down. If it is not safe there, come sit here. Okay. Okay. So statistics or measure shot dispersion, it is one and the same. Okay. You might be thinking, I told measure shot dispersion, here statistics is there. It is nothing but the same concepts we are doing. So when it comes to here, how many questions are coming? One question you will get. One question you will get. Okay, but we cannot leave because this is an easy chapter. Already we know the so many concepts when it comes to this. In your board exams also you have done 7 mark questions. Correct na? Measures of dispersion, random variables, all these things. In probability itself we have done what? Probability distribution, Bernoulli distribution already. So here we have to learn certain things like mean, median and mode. Based on mode they have not asked question, but we will learn what is mode also. Okay, so here the topics are what? Mean deviation about the mean deviation about the median. Okay, next is what? Variance, standard deviation, all these things. Clear? So let us start with the topic now. So mean, median, mode. Now if there are number of observations that are there. Okay, suppose there are number of observations like x1, x2, x3, x4 up to xn, like this number of observations. The observations can be anything. Suppose in a class for n number of students you may be talking about the marks. You may be discussing about the marks. Okay, marks, suppose there is a test for 10 marks, students might have scored some marks out of 10. Some would have scored 0, some would have scored 2, some would have scored 10, like that. Okay, so let me write down the marks. Suppose there are 10 students, out of 10 students, okay, out of 10 marks there is a test. Okay, so the scores may be like this: 2, 10, 7, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, 5 and 1. Okay, this may be the scores. Okay, this may be the scores. Now see here, if they ask mean means it is nothing but the average. If there are two numbers, average is what? X and y. If there are two numbers, x plus y by 2. If there are three numbers, x plus y plus z by 3. That is average. If mean means sum of the observations divided by number of observations. Here the sum of observations is what? 10 plus 2, 12, 19, okay, 27, 34, 40, 44, okay, 47, 52, 53. 53 by what? 10. So this will be 53 by 10. That is nothing but equal to 5.3. This is the mean. Median means, okay, first of all, to find the median, you have to arrange these numbers, the observations that they are given in ascending order or descending order, anything. So we will arrange in what? Ascending order. So first 0 is there, nothing, 0 is not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 and 10. Okay, these are the observations. Now if you take this, 10 observations are there. Okay, here 4 and these how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 10 observations are there. Correct na? When there are 10 observations, that is when n is even. Okay, when n is even, what you will do? Okay, this middle one, these two, what is this? The average of these two you will take it. So this is 5th and 6th. The average of this is what? 11 by 2. So this will be 5.5. This is the median. This is the median. Okay, suppose if I have like this 3, 7, 8, okay, 5, 4. Okay, when I have it like this, okay, suppose I should have arranged it in ascending order. Okay, let me arrange this in ascending order. This will become what? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now, if they ask median, it is the middle value. It is the middle value, that is the median. That is the median. Now, when it comes to mode, mode means the most recurring, the most occurring or most recurring. That entity is called as what? Mode. Here mode is what? 7 is repeating multiple times, that is mode is 7. The mode is 7. Okay, the mode value is 7. Clear? The mode value is 7. Got it? So this is the basics of mean, median, mode. I had to tell you, already you know it, but still I had to revise this concept for you. Now going forward, what is important is the range. The range means, see here, did I skip something? Before range, did I miss something? Just a minute. Okay. Now, before range, I have to tell you something about this. Okay. So, there is something called mode. Okay. This mode, small m. Mode, we will write it as small m. Mode is equal to 3 times median minus 2 times mean. This you have to remember. Okay. This condition you have to remember. Mode is 3 times median minus 2 times mean. Okay. Mode is equal to 3 times median minus 2 times mean. Okay. This is not exactly equal. Actually, this is very close to. We will take it as equal. Mode is very close to. It is not exactly equal. You can take it as very close to. So, mode is very close to 3 times median minus 2 times mean. Or you can take it as what? This median, this capital M. Okay. Will divide M. This mode and median or mean, I can take it as what? X bar, I will take it, X bar. This median will divide the line joining mode and mean. This median will divide the line joining mode and mean in the ratio 2:1. 2:1. Okay, it will divide in the ratio 2:1. Okay, it will divide in the ratio 2:1. Please make a note of it. They can ask a simple question like this. So, median will divide the line joining mode and mean in the ratio 2:1. And how is mode, median and mean related? So, mode will be equal to 3 times median minus 2 times mean. Okay, median is capital N, mode is small m. Okay, you have to focus on the class. Understood everyone? Getting it this one? Please write this down. Written this one everyone? Understood Harsha? Sai Nishit? Okay. Next, the range. The range is the difference between largest and smallest observation. Okay. So, suppose we have like this, observations are like this. Okay. So, these are the observations. Smallest observation is what? 1. Largest observation is what? 5. So, the difference between them is called as range. 5 minus 1 is what? 4. This 4 is called range. This 4 is called range. Now, if they ask coefficient of range is nothing but equal to range by max plus minimum. Max plus minimum. Or I can write it as what? Range is what? Max minus minimum na? Divided by, this is what? Max plus minimum. So, if I ask coefficient of this will become what? 5 minus 1 by 5 plus 1. This will become what? 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Range means maximum value minus minimum value. Coefficient of range means range by maximum plus minimum. That is, range is what? Maximum minus minimum divided by maximum plus minimum. That is coefficient of range. Okay, understood this one? This they can ask, very simple question. Understood? Coefficient of range is what? Range by maximum plus minimum. But range itself is what? Maximum minus minimum. Range is maximum minus minimum. Coefficient of range is what? Maximum minus minimum by maximum plus minimum. That is range by minimum. Okay, clear? Understood Bhavani? Understood? Harsha? Akshaya? Liharika? Srinidhi? Got it? Understood this one? Okay, let us proceed. They will ask mean deviation about mean deviation about median, like this. Let us take examples and we will learn. Mean deviation about mean deviation about, what is this? They will ask. So, see here, let there be some observations x1, x2, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, something like this. Okay, let there be some observations. okay, or let me take it as just xy. So see here, mean deviation about mean means, okay, first of all you have to find what mean. Mean is what? The average of this, okay, the average of this. So the average of this will be, let us take it as, let us take some value, let it be x, let it be x. Now if you want to find mean deviation, that is nothing but what? So this one, this one, this one, this one and this one, you have to find the difference. Modulus of the difference you have to find out. First you have to find what is that? You have to find mean. Mean means sum of this divided by number of this, x1, x2, x3, x4, xy divided by 5, that you will get what? Mean. Okay. Now deviation means what? Deviation from each entity. So about the mean. So mean you write at the top, you find the difference. Okay, you find the difference. So whatever the difference you get, the positive only you should get, because it should be what? Modulus sign is there. So you will get some values here. So that you add and divide by number of observations. That itself again average of that you take. That is nothing but what? Mean deviation about mean. Okay, mean deviation about mean. Mean deviation about mean. Now same thing, mean deviation about median. Mean deviation about median, please observe here. Suppose assuming it is arranged in ascending order. Here median will be what? X3. X3 will be the median. I will write X3 here. So from X3 what is the deviation? Here some value will come, here some value will come, here some value, here some value. Absolutely this value will be what? 0. Because x3 is 0. So what you will do? You will take what? Sum of this and divide by number of entities. Again you will find what? Average of this. Again you will find what? Average of this, and you will get the answer. Okay. Again you will find what? Average of this, and you will find the answer. That is mean deviation about the median. Okay. This is what I am explaining the formula. Now see, this is what? X bar will come here. This what will get? Capital M, that is median. So let us take an example and we will understand. Okay, let us take an example and we will understand. Let us find out mean, let us find out median, and let us find out mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median. Example, if I take up, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is what I am having. So for this let us find out what? Let us find out, first thing is what? Let us find out mean. Mean is x bar. Okay, we will find out what? Median. Then mean deviation about what? Mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median. Okay, median. So mean is what? So 6 plus 10, 15, 28 by how much? 28 by 7 is what? 4. This will be 4. Median is how much? Median is 4. Median again is what? 4. The middle entity. The middle entity. See, observe here, for median, let me tell you, for median let us take it. If number of entities is odd, n is odd, okay, the median will be what? N by 2 plus 1th term. N by 2 plus 1 term. N by 2 plus 1 term. If n is even, if n is even, what will happen? If n is even means this will become what? N plus 1 by 2 plus next term is what? Next term is what? What is the next term? See, n plus 1 by 2 plus what is that? Next term. Next term is what? N plus 1 by 2. Next term is how much? N plus? See, just listen. If n is even, let us take up, suppose this is the thing we are having. So third term and fourth term, if it has to come, what I should do? N by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2. For this I have to find the average. Correct na? N by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2. If I find the average of this, I will get what? I will get the median. N by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2. Clear? N by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 by 2. The average of this is what I will get. I will get the median. I will get the median. I will not get the exact term. I will get the average of this. I will get the median. If n is what? Even. Clear? Now come back to this. Here median will be what? 4. So mean deviation about mean. Mean deviation about mean means what? So here I will write 4. The difference is what here? 3. The difference is what? 2. Here it is what? 1. This is what? 0. This is again 1. I am not writing. You should not write what? You should not write minus 1 because modulus sign is there. This will be what? 2. This will be 3. So take the average of this. 5 plus 1 6. 6 plus 6 12. 12 by what? 12 by 7. 12 by 7, not 4. How many observations? 7 observations. 12 by 7. Now mean deviation about median, same thing you will get 12 by 7 only, because your mean and median are same. What about the mode? Mode is 0, because everything is appearing only once. So mode we cannot say anything. Okay, got it? We cannot say anything about the mode. Got it till here? Understood? Okay. Now when it comes to observations, okay, when it comes to observations, most of the time the questions are coming from what? Ungrouped data. Most of the times the questions are coming from ungrouped data. Okay, and when we talk about ungrouped data, based on the ungrouped data, they will ask what? Median, mode, not mode, they will not ask median, mean, mean deviation about mean, mean deviation about median, these things they will ask. Okay, when it comes to group data, very rarely they will ask. Okay, that too, in that they will ask what? Discrete frequency distribution, and another one is continuous frequency distribution. Out of that they will ask what? Mainly discrete frequency distribution. Clear? Mainly discrete frequency distribution. Okay, now now let us take up this. So see here, main thing is they will ask what? Is very important, ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. Ungrouped data means what? They will give some observations. Based on the observations, they will give some frequency. Okay. When it comes to group data, they will give what? Discrete frequency distribution. Another one is continuous frequency distribution. Out of this, most important is this one. They will ask this. If they give this one, what you have to do? You have to convert to this. You have to convert to this, which you have done your board exams also. They have given such questions. You will convert to this form. You will convert to this form, and you will find the solution. Okay, and you will find the solution. So see here, ungrouped data. Ungrouped data if they give. Ungrouped data if they give. So see here, they will give some observations: x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 up to xn. Observations. Okay, these are observations. Then you will have some frequency. Frequency of these observations. x1 is coming how many times? 2, 4, 5, okay, 7, 8, like this they will give. So these are known as what? Ungrouped data. These are known as ungrouped data. Okay, these are known as ungrouped data. For this they will ask what? Mean, median, and mean deviation about mean, and mean deviation about mode. Now what I will write down? Please write down clearly. Okay. Now if I ask about mean, x bar. Okay, that is nothing but what? Summation of xi by n. Summation of xi by n. Now if they ask median, what you should do? Median, this is m. Okay, median will be equal to what? N plus 1 by 2 term if n is what? If n is odd. And this will be n by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2. Okay, n by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Divided by 2, n plus 1 by 2, n by 2 plus n plus n by 2 plus 1. Okay, or I can write it like this also. N by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1. N by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. If n is what? If n is what? N by 2 term plus n by 2 plus 1 term. Okay, average of n by 2 term plus n by 2 plus 1 term. Okay, if you find out, you will get the median if n is even. If n is even. Next is what? Mean deviation about mean. Mean deviation about mean. That is what? So you will take it as what? Summation of I running from 1 to n. I running from 1 to n. 1 to n. Summation of xi. Summation of xi into what is it? Minus x bar. Summation of xi minus x bar. Modulus sign. Okay. Mean deviation about mean. See the formula I am writing, but you know how to solve. Already I told you. You will find the average of the differences which you get. Next is what? Mean deviation about mean. Median. This is median. Summation of what is it? I running from 1 to n. Okay, modulus of xi minus capital M. M is what? Here it is median. It is median. Okay. Now going forward, if they ask variance, very important. If they ask variance, variance we represent it as what? Sigma square. Correct na? So that is given by what? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square, or you can also write it as what? Summation of I running from 1 to n. Okay, xi minus x bar whole square by n. Xi minus x bar whole square by n. Okay, summation of xi minus xi whole square by n, or you can also write it as sigma square is equal to e into x square minus e into x whole square into x whole square. Now see here, out of this you already know, this one you already know, this one you already know, and this also you already know. Out of this, in your board exams you are mainly using this form, summation of xi minus x bar whole square by n. But now I will be talking using this form, summation of xi square by n. This is xi square by n minus x bar square, summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. This is the formula I will be using. This is the formula I will be using. I wanted to use this formula. And next, when it comes to this very rarely they will ask, this is expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. Expectation means it is nothing but average. Okay, variation, expectation of x square minus expectation of x. Okay, no need to worry about this. Now standard deviation. Standard deviation is nothing but what? Standard deviation, that is nothing but sigma, that is nothing but equal to square root of sigma square. Correct na? Square root of variance. Standard deviation you will get it. Okay, clear? Focusing, understanding. See here, very important thing, all the formulas are important. Out of that, when it comes to variance, we will be using this formula, that is summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Okay, variance, for this variance. Understood? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Okay, got it? Xi square by n minus x bar square. Some more formulas are there when I talk about group data, that is group data I will tell you, that is discrete frequency and continuous frequency. What you have to do, cumulative frequency, all these things I will tell you. Okay. Now going forward, see here, mean, median, all these things I already told you, that is what I told you. Now some important questions. Okay, let us do this first. Now my question is, see here, first thing you should have to make a note of it. Summation of 1 is what? N. Or summation of 2, if I ask, it is what? 2n. Summation of 4 is what? 4n. Summation of 5 is what? 5n. That is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 up till n times of 5. That will become what? 5n. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 up till n times, it will become what? 6n. So summation of 1 is n. Okay. Summation of n is what? That is summation of n is, that is n natural numbers is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. Summation of n square is what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Very important, you have to know. Summation of n cube is what? N into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Summation of odd number of terms, that is 2n minus 1. Summation of odd number of terms is what? N square. Summation of odd number of terms is what? You have to know this is n square. Now see here, I have given a question. For this, let us find variance. So variance will also be written as sigma square, or you can also write it as variance var of x, or you can also write it as v of x. We will also write it as v of x. Now variance of this we have to find out. Okay, variance formula, what did I tell you? That is nothing but equal to what? That is summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Correct na? Xi square by n. For n there is no square. Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Xi square by n. So xi square by n. So see here, what is that we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So summation of that whole square. How to do that? Summation of xi square. Summation of xi square, what you will do? X is what? X is what? Xi is 1, x2 is what? X1 is 1, x2 is 2. That we have to square. So what you will do? 1 square, 2 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. Up till 7 square we have to do. So that is nothing but what? That is nothing but what? Summation of n square. Here n is what? 7. N is 7. So n is 7, no, up till 7 means. See, we have to find 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, up to what? Up to 7 square divided by n is what here? 7. So that is nothing but equal to what? Summation of, I can write 7 square, that is nothing but equal to what? N is 7. So that is nothing but what? N square means what? N into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. That is nothing but equal to what? 7 into 8 into what is it? 15 divided by what is it? 6. Okay, divided by what is there here? 7. I can write 7 here only. I can write 6 into 7 na. 6 into 7. So 7 cancels. This will be 2 4s are. This will be 2 3s are. 3 1s are. 3 5s are. We'll get what? 4 5s are. 20 will get. So I got xi square by n. Summation of xi square by n. I got it already. Now I want what? Now I want x bar square. It is x bar square. Okay. So first find x bar. So average of this is x bar. Average is what here? So total is what? 6 28 by 7. That will be what? 4. So we'll get x bar is what? 4. So x bar square is what? So 20 minus 4 square. That is nothing but what? 20 minus 16. We'll get the answer as what? 4. So this is the way we have to learn. So for that, this is the important formulas you have to know. Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Why I am telling? Because this is the shortcut. If you use xi minus x bar whole square by n, it will take a lot of time for you to solve certain questions. And certain questions you can solve using only this formula. Because they have asked assertion reasoning question also. There they have used this formula only, not the other formula. Okay. So we will solve question based on what? This formula itself. Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Minus x bar square. Okay. Now see here. Now what we will do is, clear till here everyone? Write down this. Write down this. Very important. Write down that one first. Very important. Any doubt? Before formula 1 by n. Where? Where here? That you will write it anyways. Yes, that will get it. Okay, fine. I know, I knew it, but I forgot to write. Okay, understood. But while solving the question, I divided by n. Okay. Now here very important, for n natural numbers, for first n natural numbers, you should know the variance and how to find the variance. I'll show, and you should remember it because it will be highly useful. Suppose we are given. Okay, the question is given 1, 2, 3. I told for the previous question it was only up till 7. Here it will be what? 5, 6, 7 up till n natural numbers is given. For this, if you ask the variance, that is what? Variance if they ask. Okay, so variance here it will be equal to what? Variance here it will be equal to what? Same formula, summation of xi square by n minus x bar square whole square. Correct na? Now xi square by n. Xi square by n here is what? Xi square by n here is what? So first let us find out xi square by n. Xi square is what? Here it is nothing but equal to 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up till n square by n. Correct na? This is what I am writing. Okay, sum of terms, squares of the terms up till n square is given by what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This divided by n means n will come here. Correct na? Minus what is this? X bar square. So x bar here will be equal to, you have to focus here, very important. This is the most important thing I am discussing. In this session when I talk about measures of dispersion, this is the most important topic I am discussing, because based on this only questions will come. X bar is what? Sum of all of it is what? Up to n terms is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, divided by how many terms? N terms divided by n. So cancels. So x bar will be what? N plus 1 by 2. So x bar whole square will be what? N plus 1 by 2 whole square. So keep it as it is. Here I should write what? N plus 1 whole square by 4 I can write. Correct na? N plus 1 whole square by 4. Here what is there? N and n I can cancel. N plus 1 can I take common? N plus 1 can I take common? N plus 1 by 2 I can take common. So here I am talking about sigma square. This is sigma square I am talking about. Okay. So n plus 1 by square. Here I should write what? X bar whole square. Okay. So this will become what? You have to write this one. So this will become what? N plus 1 by 2 into what will be remaining inside? 2n plus 1 by 3 minus n plus 1 by 2. Okay. Now let us take the LCM for this. This will become what? 4n plus 2 minus 3n minus 3 divided by 6 into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, let it be outside. 4n minus n is what? N minus 1 by 6 into what is this? N plus 1 by 2. Now, so this is what? This is sigma square. Correct na? Now finally I am writing sigma square is equal to what? A plus b into a minus b, right? A square minus b square, n square minus 1 by 2 6 are 12. So variance of first and natural numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 12. You have to remember this. Variance of first and natural numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 12. You have to by heart this. You have to remember this. Okay, because if they ask a question, variance of any numbers, this is the formula. Okay, understood? Sigma square is equal to what? N square. This is not n minus 1 whole square. This is what? N square minus 1 by 12. Okay, it is for n natural numbers. Okay, n natural numbers. N square minus 1 by 12. N square minus 1 by 12. This is what you have to remember. Okay, n square minus 1 by 12. This is what you have to remember. Okay, got it? This one written, everyone? Please write down, everyone. Very important. Now, first and natural numbers is given. If they give first and even numbers, okay, let us find out for that. What is the formula for that? Formula of what? Variance. Variance of first and natural numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 12. You have to know this, very important. Next thing is for first and even numbers. Even numbers are what? We are having 2, 4, 6. Even numbers means it will become 2n. Correct now? It will become 2n. Now I want variance. Sigma square is equal to what? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar whole square. Correct now? X bar whole square. Now xi square by n, that is nothing but what? 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square up to 2n square. Correct now? Or I can write it as what? 2 square n square. 2 square n square divided by n is what here? N is here again what? How many? What is the value of n here? I should write n or 2n? Please tell me. I should write n or 2n here. Okay, let us write 2n and find out. So this will be 2n minus what is this? X bar square. So here what I can do? 2 I can take common. So if I take, instead of 2 I should take what? 2 square common. So 2 square if I take common, this will become what? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up till what is it? N square divided by 2n. Correct na? 2n minus x bar whole square. Here 2 cancel. I will have what? 2 times into what is this? I will have n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6n. 2 1s are 2 3s are. Okay. We will be having what? X bar. X bar will be what? What is that we will have having? Up till 2n times. So x bar will be what? We will take it as what? 2 if we take outside, this will become what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n terms. That is nothing but equal to what? 2 into up to n terms what? Sum of n terms is n into n plus 1 by 2. 2 cancel. We will have what? N into n plus 1. Okay. X bar will be n into n plus 1. X bar whole square will be what? n square into n plus 1 whole square. So we will write what here? N square into n plus 1 whole square. N square into n plus 1 whole square. This is what we will have. Correct? So here what I can do, n and n I can cancel. N and n I can cancel. So here this will become what? So see here what I can take common? By n square. Okay. By n square by okay. Some okay. By what is this? This will be n. By n. By n. N and n cancel. N square. N cancel. This will become what? N plus 1 square. This is what we will be having. This is what we will be having. We will be having what? N plus 1 whole square. Now again I can take what? N plus 1 outside. N plus 1 I can take outside. This will become what? N plus 1 into what is this I will be having? 2n plus 1 minus 3n minus 3. I have taken the LCM, that's all. This will be what? 3. I am just taking the LCM directly. Now this will become what? Minus n. Okay, so this will be equal to what? Minus n. What is this? Minus 2. Something there is a mistake. Wait. Here. Ikkada. 2n plus 1 here. Just wait. Wait, let us see. Two times into n plus 1 by 2 divided by n. So this will be n. Okay. So this will become what? 2 to cancel. We will have what? N into n plus 1 by n cancel. If we square this, we will have what? N plus 1 square. N plus 1 square. Correct now? So how? Which bracket? See, understand one thing. Here the number of terms will be 2n, not 2n, it will be n only. Okay, this will be not 2n, this will be n number of terms. This will be n number of terms, not 2n. Once you take 2 outside, this will become n only, n number of terms only. Okay, there will be n number of terms, not 2n. When you take 2 outside, this will become what? N number of terms only. So this will become 2 square. So 2 square will remain as it is. So this will become what? I will have what here? 4. Here this will be what? 4 by 6n. Correct now? 4 by 6n. This is what I will be having. 4 by 6n. So this will be 2 by 3. Now further, this is correct. N plus 1 whole square, that is perfectly correct. So now what we can do? We will be having what? We will be having, this will be 3. 2 by 3 will be there. So this will become what? 2 by 3. Correct na? 2 by 3 will remain as it is inside. So if I take n plus 1 outside, what I will be having? 2 into 2, that is 4n plus 2 divided by what is this? 3 minus, this is what? 3n minus 3. I have taken n plus 1 outside. Okay, n plus 1 outside. Anyways, you don't have to worry how it is coming. You have to know what is the value, that's all. So this is what? 4n minus n is what? N. 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. So this will become what? N plus 1 into n minus 1 divided by 3. So this will become what? N square minus 1 by 3. Okay. So variance for first 10 natural numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 12. First 10 even numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 3. First 10 odd numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 3 only. Odd numbers, even numbers, if you add only, you will get natural numbers. Correct na? So for first 10 natural numbers is n square minus 1 by 12. For first 10 even numbers, it is what? N square minus 1 by 3. First 10 odd numbers, it is what? N square minus 1 by 3. So let us write it here. Okay. Variance. First 10 natural numbers. Natural numbers, you have to remember this. This is what? N square minus 1 by 12. Variance. First 10 even numbers. That is what? N square minus 1 by 3. First 10 odd numbers. It is what? N square minus 1 by 3 only. Okay, n square minus 1 by 3 itself. Okay, got it? N square minus 1 by 3 itself. Clear? Understood everyone? So this is the thing you have to remember when it comes to variance. So when they ask natural numbers, you have to know this is what? N square minus 1 by 12. Even n square minus 1 by 3, or n square minus 1 by, what is it? 4. Okay. Now let us go to, who told break? You want to leave? You can leave. Okay. We will take break now. So let us meet another after 10 minutes or 15 minutes. We will have a break. So we have discussed what till now? Ungrouped data, the basics of mean, median, and also mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median, and also I told about what? Variance for first and natural numbers, even numbers, and also odd numbers. Now we will be discussing about what? Ungrouped data after the break. Okay, fine. All right. Let us resume. Let me check if I am audible. It is median. Okay. So now we were discussing about ungrouped data. Now we will discuss about group data. There are two types, that is discrete frequency distribution. Another one is continuous frequency distribution. Now when you talk about group data, like I told, discrete frequency distribution is important. So there they will give observations, that is xi, and they will give frequency of the observation fi. Suppose 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is 3, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay. They will give like this. These are the observations. Observations are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many times 2 has come? 3 times. How many times 4 has come? 2 times. 5 times. That is the meaning of frequency. Frequency of the distribution. Now they will give horizontally like this. First thing you have to write it in the vertical form. So first I will write what? Xi, then fi. Okay, then most important you should write what? Cumulative frequency. Fi is what? Xi is what? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So fi will be what? 3. Okay. Now see here. You do sum of this, what you will get? 5, 10, 17. So I will get summation of fi is equal to what? 17. Now cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means, see, this is 3. For this will become what? Next thing you should add. 3 plus 2, 5. 10. This will be what? 10 plus 3, 13. This will be what? 17. Okay, 17. This is cumulative frequency. Okay, cumulative frequency. Now for this, okay, now for this, if you want to find mean, x bar, then you have to find median. Okay, then you have to find what is that? Sigma square. Okay, sigma square. If you want to find mean, median, and sigma square, that is what? That is nothing but what? Variance. Correct na? So if you want to find mean, what is the formula that we have? The formula is nothing but this into this summation of this divided by what is that? Fi. Summation of fi. So the formula will be summation of xi fi by what is it? Summation of fi. Summation of fi we also call it as n. Okay, this also we also call it as n. So I can write this as what? Summation of xi fi by n. I can write it by n. I can write it. Okay, by n I can write it. Now for median, instead of giving the formula, for group data, that is for group data, but when it comes to discrete frequency distribution, here fi, that is n is coming out to be how much? 17. So what you have to do, for this you add 1, n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so that will become what? 17 plus 1 is what? 18. 18 by 2 is what? So this is what? N is 17. So n plus 1 by 2 is coming out to be how much? What is it? N plus 1 by 2. N plus 1 is what? This is coming out to be 18 by 2, that is 9. Okay, you are getting 9. So 9 you see in the cumulative frequency table. In q, n by 2 plus first term, n by 2 plus 1 terms, average of that you will do n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Correct na? Understood? So when it is odd there, what you do? Just do n by, in even means what you will do? N by 2 you do. So what is the term you get? That term and the next term, take the average of it. Simple. Here when n is odd, what you will do? N plus 1 by 2. When n is even, n by 2. That's all. Okay, clear? Okay. Now median will be what here? Like I told, you have to go for xi. This will be what? 5. Variance. What is the value of variance? Variance, what you will find? Xi square it is. Not xi fi square. It is xi square fi. This what? Xi square. Same like previous formula only. Xi square by n. So here it will be what? Xi square into Fi divided by n minus x bar whole square, that's all. Okay, this is the formula. Same like the previous formula, what you will do? Xi square into Fi. There what you should do for variance? Xi square by n minus x bar square. Here only change is xi square by n into Fi or xi square Fi by n minus x bar. So that means what I should do? I should square this and multiply, square this and multiply and add it. So here if we find variance, what will this be? 4 into 3 is what? See, I have to square this, 12. So 12, this is what? 16 into 2 is 32. Then 25 into 5 is 125. 36 into 3 is 108. Okay, 49 into 4 is what? So 50 into 4 is 200. From there I should remove what? From there I should remove 4. Okay, so 49 into 4 will be 196. So it will be 196. So it will be 196. So this will be 44. 44 plus 196 is what? 240. 240 plus 125 is what? 365. 365 plus 100 is what? 465. Correct na? 465 and 8 is there. Correct na? So this will become what? 473. 473 by what is this? N value is what? N value is 17. 473 by 17 minus x bar square. Whatever you find out x bar how you will find out? This into this, this into this, this into this, you add it, okay, and divide by n. Okay, that you will get the answer. Clear? When we do the PYQs, we will solve this. Okay, such questions. Understood how to do it? When it comes to what? Group data discrete frequency distribution. Okay, this is the formula we will be using. First is what? Summation of xi by n for mean. Median is what? You will find out whether it is n is odd, means you will be do what? N plus 1 by 2. Then you will go to that class. Okay, what is that? 9, where it is coming in cumulative frequency, there you will go. Okay, that class you will go. In that xi, what is that? That it will be the median. If n is even, what it will be? N by 2. Okay, then for variance, same formula, xi square by n minus x bar square, there you used to do. But here xi square into Fi also you should do. That's all. Okay, now let us go to what is it? Discrete frequency. Same thing it is there. We will do. See, same thing I explained here. What is there? Same thing I explained. No need to remember all this now. Continuous frequency distribution. So continuous frequency distribution also, let us take example and we will understand. Continuous frequency distribution, they will give xi class and Fi. Okay, suppose this is 0 to 10, this is 10 to 20, this is 20 to 30, this is 30 to 40. Okay, this is 2, 5, 3 and 2. Okay, this is what they will give the table. This is what they will give the table. So for this, see here, they have not given xi, they have given xi class. So for this, what you will do? First you will write xi class. You will write it horizontally, not horizontally they have given, vertically you will write it. This is Fi. You will find cumulative frequency, and for this you have to find xi also. First is what? 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and frequencies are given to be how much? 2, 5, 3, 2. So if I take this, this will be what? Summation of Fi, that is nothing but equal to n, that is what? 10 is how much? 7, 10, 12. 12, no, this will be 12. Now cumulative frequency, this will be what? 2, 7, 10, 12. Okay, now when they ask xi class, the average of this or mid of this. Okay, this will be what? 5. This will be 15. This will be what? 25. 35. That's all. Okay, 35. Now, if they ask what? If they ask mean, what you will do for mean? Same thing. Xi Fi by n. Median. Here n is what? n is even. So what you should do? N by 2. N by 2 means what? 6. 6 will come where? Here it will come 6? No. It will come where? Here. Correct na? Here it will come. Okay. 6 will come here. So I should take what? This class. I should take what? This class. But for median we have a formula here. Median is given by L plus, what is it? N by 2 minus C by H into F. Okay. H into F. Okay. H into F. So N by 2 minus C. So here L means what? What is that? L means what? Lower bound, that is 10. So in this class, what is the lower bound? 10. So this will be 10 plus N by 2. N by 2 is how much? 6. Minus C means what? That cumulative frequency of the previous class. Not this one, the previous class. Cumulative frequency of the previous class is what? 2. Okay. Divided by H into F. F is what? F is what? Frequency of the current class. Frequency is what? 5. H is how much? H means what? The width. H is the width, no? H is the width of the class. Width of every class is 10 here. So width is what? 10. So this will become what? This is what we'll have. In solving this, you will get the median. Understood? Any doubt here? So the formula is what? L plus N by 2 minus C by H into F. Okay. Understood this one? So median is what? This one. When it comes to variance, same formula. Summation of xi square into fi by n minus x bar square whole square. Same thing we have to do. Okay, xi you will get, fi you will get. So xi square into fi by n minus x bar square. Okay, clear? Got it, this one? Now we talk about variance for this. This is nothing but summation of xi square fi by n minus x bar whole square by x bar whole square. Clear? X bar whole square. Clear with this? Now see here what happened? Either it should be f. Let me check the formula once. Okay, so we have to make a change. This here it should be f. Okay, h by f, or yeah, it should be h by f into h by f. So this will become what? This will become 10 by 5 into 10 by 5 h by f into h by f. L plus n by 2 minus c into h by f. L plus n by 2 minus c into h by f. Remember this, L plus n by 2 minus c into h by f. Clear? Understood this one? Got it? Now let us take up a question. Okay, so this is the question. For this, I'll ask you to find the variance. Find the variance for this data. Okay, find the variance. This is my question. Find the variance for this data. How do you find out? How do you find out variance for this? Mean kanakale, okay. But after that, what you will do? See, understand here. Variance, mean you will find out. Mean you can find out, add everything and divide by what? 1, 2, 3, 4 for 5 observations. Mean you can do it. But see here, to find out variance, what you have to do? Summation of xi square by n. So that means what? For each of these you have to square. So these are big numbers. To square it will take lot of time. So for this what we can do is, so from everything you subtract 2023 from everything. You subtract 2023. If I subtract 2023 from here, so you can subtract some k value from here. So let us take some value, that is 2023 only. I'll subtract 2023. I'm subtracting here. 2023 I'm subtracting here. Okay, this is not modulus, I'm subtracting. So this will become what? 0. This will become what? 1. This will be 2. This will be 3, and this will be what? 4. Now find the variance for this data. Find the variance for this data. How much you have subtracted? 2023. Okay, that you add at the end for the answer. Once you find the variance for this data, in the end what you have subtracted, you have added. You will get the same answer. Okay, so variance for this data is easy to find. Correct na? So variance for this data, first what you will find? Mean. So mean will be what? X bar will be what? 5, 6, 10. 10 by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 observations. So x bar will be what? 10 by 5, it is 2. Now what we have to do? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Okay, summation of xi square means what? 0 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, up to n terms. So that is what? What 30? Xi square. That is because numbers are small, you are adding it. If it is big numbers, so you can use the formula here also. So n up to n number of terms is what? N into n plus 1 into it is n means it is what? N square into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. N into n plus 1, here it is what? 4. 4 into 4 plus 1 is what? 5. 2n plus 1 is what? 9 by 6. Divided by what? N is what here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 5. Okay, minus x bar whole square is what? 4. Correct na? Now we will get what? 5, 5 cancels. 2, 3 is a, 2, 2 is a, 3, 1 is a, 3 is a. So 2, 3 is a 6, 6 minus 4 we will get what? 2. So this is what we will get x square is, sorry, that what is that? Sigma square is equal to what? We will get 2. What you have subtracted? 2023 you added 2025. So this is how you can do very easily. Suppose they are asking variance var of x. Okay, if they are asking capital X, okay, you can find out var of what is that? X minus k. Var of x minus k you can find out. Okay, var of x minus k you can find out. Clear? Var of x minus k. K value is what here? 2023. That is nothing but equal to what? That var of x minus k is nothing but equal to what? Var of x plus k. In the end you will add what? K. Understood everyone? So here instead of var of x, what you will find out? Var of x minus k. But k is what? Constant. So var of x minus k will be equal to what? It will be var of x only. Var of x plus k is equal to what? Var of x only. So see here, I am subtracting here. Sometimes I may add. Okay, that time what will happen? There also you should have to find what? Whatever value you get. That only you have to find the variance. So we have certain properties for this. That you have to make a note of it. So see here, var of x plus a. Var of x plus a is what? A is constant, no? So it will become equal to what? Var of x itself. Var of x itself. So var of x plus a is equal to what? Var of x. Okay, var of x plus a is equal to what? Var of x. That means what? Instead of worrying about 2023, var of x, what is that we are getting? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the variance for that. In the end you add what? That value, what you removed. In the end you add it. If you added, in the end you subtract. Okay, that's all. In the end you subtract. Var of, what is this? Some constant into x. What will become? Var of x itself, but the constant will come out along with square. Okay, suppose we are finding var of, what is it? We are finding var of 2x. Suppose var of x is coming out to be, let us take it as 3. 2x means this will become what? 2 square into var of x, that is nothing but equal to what? 2 square into 3. So the answer will be what? 12. So the constant value you have to take it out. Understood? Suppose they are asking var of, you are getting 3n, var of 3n, n natural numbers, summation of 3n. Okay, what I will do, n 3 I will take it outside, so that will become what, 3 square, 9 into n, 9 into n is what, 9 into n square minus 1 by 12, because that is what, variance of what is that, n natural numbers is what, n square minus 1 by 12, 3 if it comes out it will become what, 3 square, so 9 into n square minus 1 by 12, so that will become what is that, 3 into n square minus 1 by 4, that's all, clear. So next thing, see here, var of ax plus b, here constant, var of constant will become 0, so this will become what, a square into var of x, var of ax plus by, so this will become what, a square into v, a square into var of x plus b square into var of y. So just like differentiation, what is happening, if there is a constant it will become 0, but if it is a product of the constant, if it is coming out, it will become along with the square, it will come along with the square, clear, along with the square. Now some more formulas for this. So these are what, 1, 4, shift this, so when it comes to mean, so mean of ax, a will come out just like that, it will not become square, so a times mean of x, okay, mean of x plus a, mean of x plus a, that's all, a will not be eliminated when it comes to mean, so mean of ax minus b, so a into mean of x minus b, that's all, okay, when we do the question you will understand, okay. So you already done this, but I have written in the form of properties, please make a note of it, that's all. Please make a note of it. What is happening when it comes to variance, a is becoming a square and constants are being eliminated. When it comes to mean, constant will remain as it is, whatever the value you are multiplying with x, that will not come out as a square, it will come out as a. If it is b, it will come out as b. If it is c, it will come out as c. No squaring, that's all. Okay, clear? It is just like distributive property here. This is not required. Okay, now see here, done with this, done, everyone got it? So relation between mean, median, mode, that is what I told you, mode is equal to 3 times median minus 2 times mean, and also median will divide the mode and mean in the ratio of what, 2:1, okay, that's all. Now we will go to directly to previous year questions. Okay, so this is a previous year question 2024 TS they have asked from the topic of what, statistics, that is measures of dispersion. So they are telling the variance of the following continuous frequency distribution is, they are asking continuous frequency distribution table they have given. For this we have to find out what, we have to find out what is it, variance, right? So they have given class interval, that means what, xi class, we have to find xi. So let us write it in the vertical way, xi class is given, frequency is given, we have to find cumulative frequency. This will become what, 0 to 4, this is what is given, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, right? What is the frequency? 2, 3, 2, 1. Cumulative frequency will become what? 2, 5, 7, 8. What about summation of fi or n? That is nothing but equal to what? 8. We are getting 8. Now what about this one? So this will become the mid value of these classes. This is what? 2, 6, 10, 14, that's all. Correct na? That's it. Now they are asking what? Variance. If they are asking variance, what is the formula that we are having? Variance, sigma square is nothing but equal to summation of xi square fi by n minus x bar square. Okay, but x bar, what is the formula? X bar we are having summation of xi fi by n. Summation of xi fi by n. Summation of xi fi, so this is what, 2 2s are 4. Okay, 4 plus 6 3s are 18, 10 2s are 20, 14 into what is it? 1. 14 into what is it? 1. So this will become what? 18, 22, 42, 56. 56 by number of observations is what? 8. So 7. So we are getting x bar is equal to what? 7. So x bar square will be what? 49. This will be 49. So xi square into fi. Xi square into fi we have to find out. Okay, xi square. 4 into 2 is what? 8. Okay, next what we are having? 6 square. 36 into 3 is what? 108. Next 10 square into, that is 100 into 2 is 200. Next 14 square is 196 into 1 is 196. So we are having what? So 200 plus this will be what? Let us take it as 200, 400, 400 plus 508, 508 plus 4, 512. So we are having what? 512 by what is it? 512 by n is what? 8. So this is what? 8 6 are 48, 8 4 are 32. So 64 minus 49. 64 minus 49 we are getting. Correct na? 64 minus 49. What is that answer? 64 minus 49, that is xi square by fi. By n we have to do, no? We have done it already. 15. So we are getting what? 15. That is nothing but what? Option 2. Okay, simple basic calculation, you will get the answer. Just applying the formulas, writing the table in a vertical way, in a simple way. That's it. This is how you will be able to solve the question very easily. Clear? Fine. Next one. Understood everyone? Can we go to the next one? So they are telling, so this is a question from 2024 TS. Okay. So measures of dispersion itself, they are telling what? If mi is the mean deviation from the mean of the discrete data, they have given the data, and m2 is the mean deviation from the median. So they have given what? Mean deviation about x bar, that is m1. Okay, they are asking minus m2, m1 minus m2. M2 is what? Mean deviation about mean. So first of all, mean deviation about median, m2. Okay, first of all let us arrange this data in what? Ascending order or descending order, so that we can find mean deviation about median easily, and anyways we can find mean deviation about mean. So what we can do? Arrange this data in the ascending order. The lowest value is what? 8. 8. 5 is there? Yes. So we can take 5. So 5, 9, 14, 20, 27, and also what is it? 35, 44 and 54, right? This is the values we are having. How many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if 9 values are there, 9 plus 1, 10 by 2, the fifth value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be what? Median. This will be median. So this is median. What about x bar? X bar is what? Sum of it divided by number of observations. 13, 22, 36, 36, 56, 56, what is it? 27, 56, 66, 76 plus 7 is what? 83, 83 plus 35, 83 plus 35 is what? 118, 118, 118 plus 44, 118 plus 44 is 162, 162 plus 50, 160 plus 50 is what? 210, 216. So we are having what? 216 by, not 216, 218 we will get. 218 by what? 9. So this is what? What we are getting? So 216 only. So the sum we will get it as what? 216. Correct na? Sum is 216. The number of observations is 9. So 9 2s are 18. 3 is left. 9 4s are 36. So 24. So x bar is what? 24. X bar we got it as what? 24. Now m is what? 20. Okay. Now to find out mean deviation about mean, what we have to do? Mean deviation about mean, what we have to do? 24 we have to take here. We have to take the deviations from here. 24 and 5, what is the deviation? 19. 24 and 8, what is the deviation? What is the deviation? 16. 24 and 9, what is the deviation? 15. 24 and 14, what is the deviation? 10. 24 and 24, forget about the sign because modular sign is there. 24 and 7, 3. This is what? 11. This is 20. Correct na? This is what? 30. This is 30. Now what we have to do? Just add all of this and take the, we have to take the average of this, right? So 24 plus 16 is what? 40, 55, 65, 69, 72, 92. 92 plus 30 is what? 90 plus 30 is 120, 122. 122 by 9. 122 by 9. 122 by 9 is how much? Keep it as it is. 122 by 9 as it is. 122, correct? Huh? Just let us wait. This is 40, 55, 55, 40, 55. This is what? 65, 69, 72, 72. See, our 11 is also there. 72. What is this? 72. This is what? 83. 11 we forgot. 83, 103, 133. 133 by 133 by 9. 133 by 9. So what about this median? About the median, if they ask, this will be what? This will be 15. This will be what? 12. This will be what? 11. This will be what? 6. This will be 0. This will be 7. This will be 15. This will be 14. This will be 34. Add all of this and divide by 9. So add all of this: 27, 38, 38, 44, 44, 51, 66, 80. 80 plus 34 is what? 114. 114 by 9 minus 114 by 9. So how much we will get?
20 minus 44 and 20.
Which one?
20 minus 34, 24.
Which one? 34. This one. 20 minus
44 and
24. Okay, we will do 24 here. So this will become what? You add again. Where? Median.
14, 24.
This one.
Add 34. 15
15 pakkana 20 minus
44.
This one is correct, right? This one is correct. So now you do it. This will become a 24, correct na? So 27, 38, 44, 51, 66, 66, 90. This will be what? 124. 124. So on doing this, we will get 128 actually. 124. So this will be how much? Add again. We will get 128 here by 9. Okay. 40, 55, 65, 69, 72, 83, 83, 83. This is what? This should be 24 and 27 is 3, right? This should be, see here, this should be 4, this is 3, this is 11, this should be 20, this should be 30. And what about this one? This is 10, 9 is, this is 15, this is 16, this is 19, correct na? This is 19. Okay, this should not be 24. 19 plus 16 is 35, 50, 60, 64, 67, 67, 78, okay, 98 plus 30 is 128. 128 is correct. So 128 minus 124 is 9. That is 4 by 9. So the answer is what? Option 4. Understood? Calculative, but it is very simple. M1, M2 you have to do M1 minus M2, very simple. Got it? This is the way we can do it. Focusing, understood Akshaya, Niharika, Srinidhi, Anusha, got it? Okay. Now they are asking the variance of the first 10 natural numbers which are multiples of 3. Very simple question. If you know the property and the formula. So see here what they are telling. Variance of, they are asking 3x, or let us take it like this. So first 10, 3, 9, 12, it will go on up to what? First 10 natural numbers. It will go on up to what? It will go on up till 30. So if I take 3 common, this will become what? 1. What is this? This will become what? 1. So this will become what? 1. Here 6 should come, no? 6, 9. So 1, 2, 3 up till 10. Up till 10. So 3 is there. So we have to find variance of this. So variance of 3 times into what is this? Variance of 3 times into x. Correct na? Variance of 3 times into x. So 3 is what? The constant. If it comes out, it will become what? 3 square. So 3 square into what is this? Variance of x. Variance of x is what? Variance of first n natural numbers. Here n is what? 10. So 10 natural numbers, it will become what? 10 square minus 1 by 12. But here 3 is coming out, this will become 3 square. 3 square into 10 square minus 1 by 12. That is what? 9 into 10 square minus 10 square means what? 99 by 12. By 12. Correct na? So this will become what? 3 3s are 3 4s are. So 99 I can write it as what? 100 minus 1. So 3 into 100 minus 1 by what is it? 4. So 300 minus by 4 minus 1 by 4. 300 by 4 is what? 75. 300 minus 3 by 4. Yes, it should be 3 by 4. 300 minus 3 by 4. This is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is what? Point. 3 by 4 is what? 75. Correct na? 75 minus 0.75 is what? 74.25. So the answer is what? Option 4. Got it? This is the way you have to solve this question. So that's how it is helpful. That's why I told you to remember up to n natural numbers. Directly you will apply the formula. N natural numbers is what? N square minus 1 by 12. Here n is what? 10. 10 square minus 1 by 12 is what? 99. That is what? 10 square is what? 100. 100 minus 1, that is what? 99 by 12. But 3 is coming out 3 square. Understood? That is why this will be useful. Finding the variance. Clear? If there is any multiples, you will be able to find. Got it everyone? Understood Ritika, Navneeta, Shravani, Shirisha, Sravanti? Got it? The variance of the data is approximately how much they are asking. The variance of this data approximately they are asking. So to find the variance, what we need to do here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 17, 13. Here there is no formula we can use. That is, that formula we cannot use. Natural numbers. They have given some random data. So what we will use? So xi square. Can we use anything? So here, like how I did for 2023, I removed from 2023. Here, let me take this as 8 or anything, any value. So if I take 8, minus 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 8 I will do. So I will get what here? Minus 7. You have to write with minus, there is no modulus. This will become what? Minus 6, minus 5, minus 3, 0. You have to write 0 also. 5, and this is what? 9. Correct na? 9. And this is 9. Now what you have to do? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Minus x bar square. Summation xi square by n. Xi square is what here? What we have to do? What you will do? You have to square all of this and add it. So 49 plus 36, 25, 9 plus 25, 81. By what is it? Number of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus what is this? You have to add all of this. So when you are adding this here, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 3. So see here, minus 13, minus 18, minus 21. Minus 21, this is what?
14.
Minus 21 by 14. Correct na? Minus 21 plus 14 is what? Minus 7. Minus 7 by how many values? By 7. We will get what mean? Minus 1. So this is what? Minus 1 whole square, because x bar we are getting it as what? Minus 1. X bar square is minus 1 square. Now see here, and adding this what we will get? 85, 110, 119, okay, 144, correct na? 144 plus 81. 140 plus 80 is what? 220, 225. 225 by 7 plus 1. 225 by 7 is how much here? This is what? See, this is minus 1 square is 1. Okay. Okay, this will be minus 1. So this is minus 1 square is 1. This is what? Minus 1. Okay. 225 by 7. So this will be what? 7 3s are. Okay. 7 7, or let me do it like this. 225 minus 7 is what? 218 minus what? 1. I can write it as what? 218 by 7. This is 7 3s are, 7 1s are. 31 point, only option is this one. Okay, this is the way you will solve it. Understood how to solve? Clear? Getting it, Harsha? Simple calculations you have to do. You have to be careful with minus and plus. Okay, next option, next question. So see, this you can do using given probability distribution also, Bernoulli distribution also, probability distribution. Okay, fine. They have given a random variable x as the following distribution. Then the variance of this distribution. Now you see here, the sum of all of this one will be equal to what? 1. Now let us find out. This is what? 5, 6, 7. What is this? 5, 6, 7. 7k plus what is this? Please listen, you have to focus on the class. 7k plus 0.03 is equal to what? Is equal to 1. So that means what? 7k will be equal to 0.7. So k will be equal to what? 0.7, 0.1. So 0.1, this will be 0.1. I can take this as what? K. 0.2 I can take it as what? 0.2 means I can take it as 2k. This will be 2k. Correct na? I can take this as 2k. Now how many, what is the value we are having? 2k plus 2k, 4k, 6k, 9k, 10k. We are having 10k. You have to focus on the class, not just sit and talk. You have to focus on the class. Now variance we have to find for this distribution. So this is xi, this is what? Fi. Xi, Fi we are having. Okay, xi, Fi we are having. Now we have to find variance means what we will do? See, summation of xi square Fi divided by what is this? N minus x bar. Correct na? X bar square. Okay, x bar is what here? X bar means what? This one. You add all of this and divide by how many values? 6. So this will become what? 3 by, see, this is 3, this will cancel. 3 by how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 by, see, this cancels. So this will become what? 3 by how many values? 6 values. 3 by 6, that is nothing but equal to what? 1 by 2. So we will have what? X bar is equal to, we will have x bar is equal to what? 1 by 2. X bar will be equal to what? 1 by 2. Next what we have to do is xi square into Fi. Xi square 2, so 4 into, not 0.1, 4 into k, this will be 4k. 4k, this will be 1k, 4k, this is what? 0, plus what is this? 2k, 4 3s are 12k, plus 9k. So what is this? 4k, 5k, 7k, 12k is 19k, 28k. 28k divided by how much? Let us check again. 4k, 5k, this is what? 2k, 4 3s are 12k, and this is what? 9k. So 21, 23, 24, 28k. 28k divided by what? N. N is how much? N is how much? 6. Minus what is this? 1 by 2 square, that is nothing but 1 by 4 I can write it. 1 by 4. 28k. So 28k value is what? 0.1. So this will become what? 28 into 0.1. 28 into 0.1 by 6 minus 1 by 4. Correct na? 28 into 0.6, 1 is what? 2.8 by 6 minus 1 by 4. Okay, 2.8 by 6 is what? That is nothing but what? See, I can write it as what? 2.8 by 6, I can write it as 1.4 by 3. Okay, 1.4 by 3, 1.4 by 3 minus 1 by 4. Okay, minus 1 by 4. 1.4 by 3 means what I can write? 0. What is this? 0.4 something. 1 point, this is what? 1 by 4 is 0.25. 0.4 minus 0.25. Correct na? 0.4 minus, every options are closed. So what I should do? 1.4 I should divide by 3. I will get what? I will get what? Point, what is this? 4, I will get it as what? This I will remember what I will get? 2. 3, 6. So 0.46 minus 0.25. So that is nothing but equal to what?
0.216.
So we will get 2.1. Third option. Yearly we will get 2.16, 2.1. Third option. Understood? Any other options you are getting? Just check once. Just check once. 2.8 by 6 minus 1 by 4. You can take LCM method also you can use. So this will become what? 1.4 by 3 minus 1 by 4. I can write it as what? 14 by 30 minus 1 by 4. 7 by 10 minus 1 by 4. 7 by 10 means how much? See, 2 7s are, this is not 10, this is 15, correct na? 7 by 15 minus 1 by 4. Correct na? 7 by 15 minus 1 by 4. 15 and 4 LCM is what? 60. Correct na? 60. This will be what? 15 4s are 4 7s are 28. minus what is this? 15. 28 minus 15 is what? 13 by 60. 13 by 60 means what I should do? 60 2s are, this is 120. I will get this 0. So 60 into what is this? 1s are. So I will get 2.1 only nearby. So the answer is option 3. Clear? Option 3 is correct answer. Next one, see here, if the variance of the data is sigma square and the mean deviation from the median for this data is m, okay, sigma square minus m, they are asking variance minus median, that is m. Mean deviation about the median, m is not just median, here it is what? Mean deviation from the median. Okay, so mean deviation from the median, have the arrangement in ascending order? Yes, it is in ascending order only. So we have to find sigma square means what? We have to find what? First we have to find mean. Mean is what? 5 plus 5, 10, 18, 30. 30 by how much? 5. So x bar will be equal to what? 6. Okay, summation of what is this? So we have to find what? Summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. This is what? Variance. Correct na? This is variance. Or still further, if you want to simplify, instead of finding the like this, you can take some value, you can subtract it. You can take some value and you can subtract it and still get the answer. So instead of this, you can square this and find out. Okay, so what I can do, I can take here, what I can take? I can take 5. So this is what? 3 minus 3. This will be what? Minus 2, 0. This will be what? 3. And this will be what? This will be what? 7. Correct na? This will be 7. Now we have to find mean for this. Once you take this, you have to find mean for this. Okay, mean for this will be what? 5. 5 by 5, mean will be what? 1. So x bar will be equal to what? X bar will be equal to what? 1. X bar will be equal to what? 1. Now summation of xi square by n. Xi square will be what? 3 square plus 2 square, that is what? 9 plus 4, 13, 13. 13 plus 9 is what? 23. 23 plus what is that? Say 3 square plus 3 square is what? 18. 18 plus 4, 22. 22 plus 49. 22 plus 49 is what? 71. Okay, we will get what? 71 by, what is it? 71 by 5 minus 1. 71 by 5 minus 1. Correct na? That will be sigma square. Because 1 square is 1 itself. So this will be what? 5 1s are. So this will be what? 5 4s are. 14.2 minus 1. 14.2 minus 1, something is missing. Mean deviation, this is what? 14.1. This will become what? This is what? Sigma square, that is fine. So 14.2, this will become what? 14.2 minus 1 will be 13.2. This is sigma square. Now we have to find mean deviation about the median. Mean deviation about the median. For this we have to find median. So your median is what? 5. So 5. So mean deviation about the median means I have already found out. For this I have to find what? The average. So average of this is what? 10. This is what? Minus 3, see minus 3 cancels. So 5. No modulus. See? Here, yeah, modulus will be there. So if you take modulus, this will become what? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 15 by 5. 15 by 5. Mean deviation about median. So this will be equal to what? 3. So we are having 3. So 13.2 minus 3 is equal to what? 10.2, which is first option. Understood? This is the way we will solve it. Simple. So this will be what? 10.2. Okay. Here I have taken the deviation. Here I have to take minus only for what? While finding variance. But mean deviation about the median, it is having modulus sign. So minus will become, everything will become plus. So because it is what? Xi minus, what is it? Xi minus x bar whole square. Xi minus x bar whole square if it is mean deviation about mean. Mean deviation about median means xi minus m whole square. Xi minus m whole square. Okay. Next one, look at this. Same type of question. Okay, they have asked 2023 also. 3 times of this. Same method we have to apply. Okay, same type of question we have to apply. Same method. We have to apply what? Same method. Okay, please copy this question. Do it by yourself. Please copy this question. Just copy the question first. Done, written? Please do it fast. There are many questions to solve. Out of this nothing comes. Same type of question you will get in the exam when it comes to statistics. Okay? Write down these, find out three times sigma square minus m, that's all. Write down the data, that's all. Done? Okay. Now look at this. The variance of the first n odd natural numbers is n square minus 1 by 3 assertion. Yes, it is correct. Okay. Reason, the sum of the first n odd natural numbers is n square, that is also correct. Summation of 2n minus 1, that is n square, that is also correct. The sum of the squares of the first n odd natural numbers. Sum of the squares of the first n odd natural numbers is what? Summation, and the sum of the squares of the first n odd natural numbers, that is nothing but we will write it as n into 2n plus 1 into 2n minus 1 by 3. So this also make a note, this is an important thing, that is also correct. So assertion and reason both are correct. Here assertion and reason both are correct. Make a note of it. The sum of the squares of the first n odd natural numbers is what? N into 2n plus 1 into 2n minus 1 by 3. Okay, make a note of it, very important. Done? Now see here, they have told if x1, x2, x3, xn are n observations such that summation of xi plus 2 whole square is equal to 28n and summation of xi minus 2 square is equal to 12n, then the variance is, then the variance they are telling, summation of xi plus 2 whole square is equal to 28n. So let me write it, summation of xi plus 2 whole square is equal to what? 28n. And they are telling what? Summation of xi minus 2 whole square is equal to what? 12n. So let us expand this. So this will become what? Yes, you can go. So if you expand this, what I'll have? I'll have summation of xi whole square plus what is this? Summation of 4, okay, plus summation of what is this? 2 times, what is it? Instead of 2 times, what I should write? Summation of what is this? 2 to the 4, 4 into 4 times summation of xi, correct now? 4 times summation of xi will be equal to 28n. 28n. Summation of xi square. Summation of xi square is what? Summation of 4 is what? Summation of 4 times xi is what? Okay, keep it as it is. So this is what we are having 28n. So summation of xi square. So expand this one, same thing. Same way expand this, what we will get, you see? How to do this? How do you do this? Instead of doing all this, see, let us observe, see here. So this is question from what 2024 AP. So they are telling what if f1, x2, x1 are n observations such that summation of xi plus 2 whole square is equal to 28n and summation of xi minus 2 whole square is equal to 11n, then the variance is they are telling. So what we will do, we will take this and first expand, and we will take this and first we will expand. So we will take it as what summation of, what is this? Summation of xi plus 2 whole square, we can write it as what? Let the summation be as it is. We will write it as what? xi square plus 4, what is this? Plus what is it? Plus 2 to the 4 xi. This is equal to what? 28n. What about the second equation? We will write it here itself. This will become what? Xi square plus 4 minus what is it? 4xi is equal to what? 12n. Let this be equation 1, let this be equation 2. Now, if I add this 1 plus 2, if I do it, what I will get? If I add this, what I will get? 2 times summation of xi square plus 8. Correct na? Plus 8. This will cancel. This will get cancelled, and this will be equal to what? 40n. So here 2 is there, here 8 is there. What I can do? I can take 2 common. So I will get what? Summation of what is this? Xi square. So summation of xi square plus 4. Okay, summation of xi square plus 4 is equal to what? 20n. Summation of xi square plus 4 is equal to what? 20n. So what I can do it? I can expand this here. Summation of xi square plus summation of 4 is equal to 20n. Summation of 4 means what? It is nothing but 4n. So this will become what? Summation of xi square will become equal to what? 20n minus 4n, that is equal to what? 16n. So summation of xi square will be equal to what? 16n. Okay, done. Summation of xi square we got it as what? 16n. On adding this we got something. Let us subtract it. Let us see what we will get. 1 minus 2 will do it. On subtracting we'll get what? This and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. We'll get what? 8xi. Summation of 8xi. Summation of 8xi will be equal to what? 16n. 16n. So we'll get what? Summation of xi is equal to what? 2n. Summation of xi is equal to what? 2n. Now they are asking variance. Okay, that is sigma square. Sigma square, what is the formula? Sigma square is equal to, that is nothing but summation of xi square by n minus x bar. Correct? X bar square. X bar square. Correct na? So let me write the formula again. Summation of xi square by n minus x bar is what? X bar is nothing but summation of xi by n. This we have to do what? Whole square. Correct na? This we have to do whole square. Summation of xi square is what? 16n. So that is nothing but 16n by n. Summation of xi is what? Summation of xi is what? 2n. So that is 2n by n whole square. So n cancels, n cancel. I'll have what? 16 minus 2 square is what? 4. 16 minus 4, 12. So the answer will be 12, which is the option? First option. Got it? This is the way we can solve the question. Clear? So these concepts are very important. Clear? Understood how to do it? So first you add, then you subtract. The variance of any even natural numbers is n square minus 1 by 4. No, it is n square minus 1 by 3. Okay, it should be 3. So this is wrong. Okay. Statement. The difference between the variance of first 20 even natural numbers and their arithmetic mean is 112. So difference between variance of first 20 even natural numbers. First 20 even natural numbers. First 20 even natural numbers means what? That is 22, 4. Okay. What is it? 6. It will go up to what? 40. Correct? It will go up to 40. If I take 2 outside, what I will get? 1, 2, 3 up till 20 I will get it. Correct? Up till 20 I will get it. So I have to find variance for this. If I have to find variance for this 2 will come outside, it will become 4 into what is it? N natural numbers. N natural numbers, that is up to 20. That will become what? 20 square minus 1. 20 square is what? 400. 400 minus 1 is how much? 399 by 12. Yes, by 12. So we will have this. So 399 by 12. So this will be 4 ones are 4 threes are. This is 3 ones are 3 threes are. So we'll have what? 133. So sigma square is 133. Now they are telling about arithmetic mean. So sigma square minus arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean of this, arithmetic mean is what? See, arithmetic mean of this one. Okay, sum of up till 20. What you will do? Arithmetic mean? N into n plus 1 by 2, where n is 20. So n into n plus 1 by 2, where n is 20. So that will become what? So 20 into 21 by 2 into what is this? 2 is there. So 2 cancels. So 20 into 21 is how much? Just a minute, wait. N into n plus 1 by 2. That will be up till n terms. But total number of terms is how much? 20. Correct na? By total number of terms is 20. So 20 will also be there. Okay. So 20 cancels. So I will have what? 21. So 133 minus 21. 133 minus 21 is what? 112. So that is what they have told. 112. It is perfectly correct. So statement 1 is false. Statement 2 is true. The option is 4. Clear? This is the way we have to solve it. Got it, everyone? Understood? Roshni getting it? Sirisha, understood? So arithmetic mean means sum of all the terms divided by number of terms, number of observation. Arithmetic mean or mean, it is nothing but the same. Okay, nothing but the same. Sum, take the average, that's all. Arithmetic mean means find the average. But up to n 20 terms, instead of doing what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up till 20, instead of doing that, up till sum of n terms is what? N into n plus 1 by 2. Here n is what? 20, that's all. Okay, clear? Understood, Liharika, Akshaya? So have a look at this question. If the mean of the data is 8, then the variance of the data is what? Mean of the data they were given, but lambda is given. Okay, we have to first find what? Lambda. So first you will do what? You will add everything. So that is what? 7 plus 8, 15, 15 plus 9, 24 plus 7 is what? 24 plus 7 is 31 plus 8, 39 plus 7 is 46. So 46 plus 8 is 54. 54 plus lambda by how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 observations is equal to what? 8. Okay. So 54 plus lambda is equal to what? 64. So lambda is equal to what? 10. So we got lambda is equal to 10. Now we have to find the variance. So we have to find the variance. So to find the variance, either directly we can square it or we will take some value. Okay. Yeah, we can take 8. Okay. So first let us arrange them in ascending order. Better. So we will arrange them in ascending order. What is it? 7, 7. How many 7s? 3 7s, no? 7. Then how many 8s? 8, 8, 8. Okay. Then 9, 10. So we will take 8 as the value. So this will become what? This will become minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 0. This will become what? 1. This will be 2. So we will find the what? Variance for this. So 1 square, 1 square, 1 square. This is what? 1 plus 1 plus, what is that? 1. 4 plus 8, that is what? 8. Okay. 8 by how many observations? 8 by 8 observations. Correct, right? 8 by how many observations? Summation of xi square by n. So 8 by how many observations? 8 by 8 observations. Correct. Minus, what about the mean? What about the mean? Mean will be what? Mean will be 0. So mean will be 0. So the answer will be what? 1. So that is fourth option. Clear? Very simple. Got it? This is the way we have to solve this. Clear? Understood, everyone? Some more questions. Look at this. This is a question from 2023 AP. So the variance of 20 observations is 5. The variance of 20 observations is 5. If each of the observations is multiplied by 2, if each of the observations is multiplied by 2, then the variance of the resulting observation. So they are telling the variance of 20 observations. The variance of, what is it? 20. Let x be 20. Let x be equal to 20. The variance of x is what? 5. The variance of x is what? 5. Now each of the observations is multiplied by 2. So each of the observations is multiplied by 2 means what will take? 2x. Okay. So 2x, this will become what? This will become 2 square into v of x. 2 square into v of x. So 2 square into v of x is what? 5. So 4 5s are 20. So what is the answer? 20. The resulting observation will also be 20. So variance of the resulting observation will be what? 20. So what is the property we are using? V of a into x will be equal to what? A square into v of x. Very important property. Using this property very easily we will be able to solve this question. Clear? Okay. Next one, see here, they have given the mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and their variance is 8.24. If 3 of those observations are 1, 2 and 6, then the other 2 observations are what they are asking. So, mean of the 5 observations, that is, okay, sum by n is equal to 4.4, n is what here, 5, correct na? So, sum I will get it as what, sum will be equal to 4.4 into 5 is what, 22 I will get it, it is what, 22, correct? So, 22. Now, if 3 of those observations is what, 1, 2 and 6, that is what, if I add it, what I will get? If I add this, what I will get? 9. So, 3 of the observations if I added, so let the other 2 observations be x1 and x2. So, x1 or let me take it as x and y. So, x plus y plus what is this, if I add it, I will get what, 9 is equal to 22. So, x plus y will be equal to 14. So, the other 2 observations if I add, I have to get it as 14. So, other 2 observations if I add, wherein I have to get it as what, 22 minus 9 will be equal to what, 22 minus 9 will be equal to 13, correct na? 22 minus 9 will be equal to what, 13. So, 9 plus 4 I am getting 13 here, 9 plus 2 11, 9 plus 5 14, 9 plus 6 13 is what, 22. So, I have to get 9 plus 4 13, the only option is option 1, no need to do further, got it? Very simple, we can get it. Sum we got it as what, 22, but they have given 3 observations. So, 2 observations we have to find, let the 2 observations be x and y, x plus y plus 9 is equal to 22. So, x plus y will be equal to 13. So, what are the values of x and y? You have to get 9 plus 4 13. So, everywhere else it is coming different. So, only first option is correct. Clear? Understood? Next one. This is important, see here, 2023 AP. They are telling if x1, x2, x3, xn are n observations and x is their mean. Listen, n observations are given and x is their mean. If I running from 1 to n, summation xi minus x bar whole square is almost 0. Almost 0 means what? That means xi and x bar are very close to each other. Then only it will be 0, no? Xi and x bar are very close to each other. Then a true statement among the following is what? Okay, so see here, what they are telling is, see here. So, let us observe those who came now, very important question, this one, see, focus again. So, 2023 the AP they have asked, they are telling x1, x2 are n observations and x is their mean. If summation of I running from 1 to n, xi minus x bar whole square is almost 0. That means what? If it has to be 0, xi and x bar should be very close to each other. That means the values should be very close. Okay, almost 0 they are telling, they are not telling exactly 0. Then the true statement among the following is what? First statement is what? It indicates a higher degree of dispersion of the observation from the mean. No. See, if it has to be very close, that means what? Higher degree of dispersion. No. Dispersion means you take it as deviation. X bar and xi should be very close. That means what? That should not be higher degree of deviation of dispersion. It should be less. Okay. So, if I take this as 1.1, if I take this as 1, higher degree of dispersion is there? No, very less. So, this will be what? 0.1, very close to 0. So, this is wrong statement. It indicates that there is no dispersion. No, we cannot say. If it is exactly 0, then we can say it is no dispersion. But they are telling almost 0. So, this statement is also wrong. Xi minus x bar is the arithmetic mean of the data? No, they have not told arithmetic mean. It indicates that each observation is very close to the mean and hence the degree of dispersion is low. Yes, 100% correct. Got it? This is the way you will get the answer for this. This is the concept. Got it? Clear. Now see here, xi minus x bar should be very close. Then only you will get almost 0. Exactly 0 means they should be equal. Then only you will get exactly 0. Correct na? Understood everyone? So if it has to come almost 0 means what? The amount of deviation should be low. The amount of deviation or dispersion should be low. If it has to come more means the amount of deviation should be high. Understood? The amount of deviation should be high. Clear? Okay. The mean deviation about the mean for the following data, this you will be able to do it. Very simple question. So see here, they are telling 2020 AP, if the mean of the data P including some other data is 3 times P, then the mean deviation of the data from its mean. They have given the mean, they are telling the mean is equal to what? 3 times P. So let us find out the mean. So see here, 6 plus 6, 12, plus 7 is what? 19, plus 8 is 27, 38, okay, 53, 69. 69 plus P. 69 plus P, how many observations are there? 5, 8, correct now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they are telling what? It is equal to 3 times P, 3P. So 69 P plus P is equal to what? 8 3s are 24P. Okay, 24P. Now if I send that side, yes ma'am. Roshni, we can leave. So 2023 AP they have asked if the mean of the data is given to be 3 times P, where P is some value, okay, then the mean deviation of the data from its mean they are asking. So that means what? First let us find out the mean. So mean means what? If I add all of this, I will get P plus 6 plus 6, 7, 8, 11, 15, 16. I will get it as what? P plus 69 is equal to 3 times P. So P plus 69 divided by what? How much is the value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So P plus 69 is equal to 24P. Okay, so 69 will be equal to what? 24P minus P is what? 23P. So P will be equal to what? 3. 69 by 23 is what? 3. So I will get a value of P as what? 3. I will get it as 3. Now they are asking then the mean deviation of the data about its mean. Mean deviation about the data about its mean. So here mean will be equal to what? P is equal to 3 means mean will be equal to what? So P is equal to 3 means I will get it as what? 72 by 8, that will be equal to what? 9. So mean deviation about the mean, that means mean will be 9. Okay, if I take the difference here it will be what? 6, here it will be 3, 3, 2, 1, this will be what? This will be what? This will be 2 only, we have to take modulus. This will be 2, this will be 6, this will be 7, correct? Add all of this, 6 plus 3, 9, 12, 14, 15, 17, 23, 30. 30 by how much? 30 by 8. So that will be equal to what? 30 by 8 means 8 3s are 24, correct na? 3.6 is there, 8 7s are 56, 3.75, that is second option. Clear? This is the way we will solve the question. Clear? Got it, this one? Everyone understood? Okay, you can leave. Okay, that's all. So we are done. So these are the questions which are very important. So today we started with what? Straight lines. We done the PYQs, remaining PYQs. Then we started with what? Measures of dispersion, statistics. I told when one question will come, but we have covered all the concepts from these concepts, and this type of questions only will come. Okay, clear? In the test also you will get this type of questions only. Practice it, and in upcoming exams, that is in your EAPCET exam also, same type of questions you will be able to get. Clear? Fine then. Thank you. Let's meet in the tomorrow's session.